And on. Oh, that's her laptop, right? Oh, I left my drink.
Can you grab it?
It's over here.
Man, I don't want Contour. We had Contour 2, it sucked. I don't want to have it again. It sucked. I missed Advanced Digital, it didn't suck. I suppose the Contour sucks.
There.
Alright, awaiting confirmation.
Oh, are we on? Hi.
Yeah,
We should be on. Okay,
Should be.
cool.
I'm assuming.
Good evening, Internet. It is 8:03 p.m. on Saturday, November 30th, 2019. Welcome to Throne of Games. I'm your host, Mark Amstrad, DJ Amstrack. That's Melissa.
Hi.
That's Daniel. And tonight, we're going to be continuing 2 Point Hospital. Last time we continued rebuilding the Meltdowns Hospital, and there's still some work to do with that, so that's where we are.
Woo!
Let us be on with it.
Get on with it.
Thank you, Lord Bobry.
Bobby.
Bobry.
Bobby. Bobby. Bobby.
Bobby.
Right.
Bobby.
Damn it. Damn it, Bobby. I can't do it. Like, every once in a while I can nail it, but most of the time it's just no.
Bobby. Oh boy, right.
Like the way Daniel is with the Shaggy voice. Every once in a while, he just nails it, but
Like, what to do, Shay Scoop?
that was not one of those
That was
times.
not-
Yeah, didn't get it right that time.
Maybe that one series of Scooby-Doo cartoons that was like them as kids.
A pup named Scooby-Doo.
Pup named Scooby-Doo.
Why is it all pink? Nice smelling sanitizer? Jasmine Odyssey is...
Something.
collaborating with the Superbug Initiative to create a hand sanitizer that's as nice smelling as it is sterile. Head to the Superbug Network and help her out
Some scintillating rewards.
and earn some scintillating rewards. Cool, a new Superbug Network goal. I will be sure to flag those.
I am going to be doing art.
Yay, art.
Hopefully. We'll see how well my computer handles it. It was having a really hard time with my program the other day. Setting up device.
Jasmine Odyssey wants to combine two of her favorite things, nice smells and clean hands, with what she's calling her nice-smelling sanitizer. She's asked the Superbug Initiative to gather a huge amount of data so that her aromatic technicians can design the finest, most fragrant sterilizer Two Point County has ever seen. The Superbug Initiative has launched a global project. Check the Superbug Network to contribute to the project and collect rewards.
Hold on. That's Fish Whispers.
Fish whispers. What?
It is.
The tune in the background is Fish Whispers. Fish Whispers!
It's a song that we've heard little bits of on the radio when it runs an ad for Jasmine Odyssey's album.
See.
Like a fish.
That's brilliant. That's one that's good for where we are.
An abandoned hospital near the power plant.
Mm-hmm.
It's meltdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's brilliant.
And safe.
And everything is all, like, drab outside.
And it regularly experiences earthquakes and lightning storms.
Well, it's crawling into there anyway.
Oh.
It's fine. That's what it's there for.
Oh, is there now a thing that, like, catches them?
Mm-hmm. It attracts them and traps them all in there, and I guess it empties it out when you quit. Because there had been a lot in there previously.
Oh. He got the zappy zaps.
Mm-hmm.
Zip zaps.
Zip zap zoopity bap.
Zip zap zowie.
Health inspector is coming. Please try to look healthy.
Health inspector.
Health inspector. Where's the little cafeteria?
Mm-hmm.
It's a ghost!
Oh no!
Patients, please use the toilets provided.
Not the other toilets. You may only use the toilets we grant
It
to
cleans
you.
up the ectoplasm first. Oh. That person going back.
Mm-hmm.
Deluxe.
Ugh. Fatality.
Sure, they didn't ghost.
Going ghost! Man, I miss Danny Phantom. It's a good show.
I was just at the age demographic for Daniel Spector.
Like, even as an adult, like, it's a good show.
Poltergeist Dan.
Poltergeist Dan. Kim Possible was also pretty cool.
I liked that one. I didn't see it very often, but
Tangerine.
Oh man, there was a live action Kim Possible that came out on the Disney Channel.
Mm-hmm.
In you know, Disney live action fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Disney Channel original.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what you'd expect.
Mm.
It's great. I didn't actually watch a bunch of it. I just watched chunks of it because it got thrown onto the internet before Disney was like, no. Although now that Disney Plus is a thing.
Was it better or worse than Xenon Girl of the Future?
Oh my god.
The hell was that?
Xenon Girl of the Future?
I've never heard of that.
It was a fever dream.
It was not a fever dream! Oh, I'd actually forgotten all about it until you just said
The
something about it.
stupid curses.
Oh my god.
Oh man, the heck.
Oh, it was good times.
Steve said some
Steven
things.
Spirit says, cringe possible. Also, hello.
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 Sportline janitor. Kim Possible. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
And now to hog sport, and one of my favourite sports, the oily cormorant. You must try their rendition of the region's kidney and kidney pie, made popular, of course, during the steak drought of 1823. I'll also recommend trying their famous linseed aioli, mixed in barrels made of recycled cricket bats.
What?
I know, earthquake.
Moreover, beef drought? Or steak drought?
Mm-hmm.
Does it regularly rain steak?
Steak rain.
Is this steak you can
Seismic activity detected.
Meat from above!
Cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Steve says, don't remind me of Xenon, D: They made a second one? Oh no!
Needed to repair discharger.
They made a Xenon too?
I would not be surprised.
What do they call it? Krypton?
Xenon 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Xenon 2 Electric Boogaloo. You're gonna have very little hallway right there.
That's fine. Actually, wait.
Xenon 2, nobility with gas?
Put you right there.
I'm glad I could hurt people's brains by calling a ridiculous Disney original garbage file.
Like, every now and then, you get those, like, nuggets pure gold with the Disney original series.
Every now and again.
Usually they were the ones that were so bad they were good.
Every now and then you get it.
I recall there only being, like, one real, like, Disney original series that was just a good one. That was on its own as a standalone. It was also, like, horribly depressing.
Oh no!
Like a Hallmark.
Well, it was
Channel.
called, I think, True Confessions, I think. And it was one of Shia LaBeouf's early ones.
Mm.
This was, I
Oh
think...
no!
Well, no, it was really... He was playing an autistic, like, younger brother and did a really good job with it. And that was one of those movies, like, my mom and I watched as when I was younger, and it just hit a little close to home. Hit a little close to home. It was really sad, but it was also really good. And
Cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf, he is what is raining from the sky. just a bunch of Shias.
Steve says, remember the 13th year where the main character turned into a merman?
Yeah.
Oh, I had forgotten the hell out of that. thing.
Wasn't there also one where the kid turned into a leprechaun and he was a basketball player?
Don't remember that, but I don't doubt it either.
Missions with animal magnetism.
What happened to those
They
domes?
keep falling over on the worm.
Oh, they're slipping on the dead monitor.
Oh, no.
They're doing the worm.
She's just stuck between the two. Like, how do you get away?
Escape, yay, freedom.
Radio. I'm sure you've heard of smoking food, but have you heard of smogging food? It's all the rage down in, you guessed it, smuggling. While it may be an acquired taste, if I've learned anything about food over the years, it's that acquired tastes are always the fanciest, and therefore the best.
Oh, there's someone else already working there. Okay, good. I will just have you on standby then.
Oh, not Brink. No, not Brink. I actually avoided Brink. I saw ads for it. It's like, this looks too stupid for me. I'd rather watch Rocket Power on Nickelodeon. That's funny, at least.
Team Pup and Suds?
Oh, never heard of that one.
I don't know those ones.
Some of the original series were pretty good. Like, I didn't get to watch much of it at all, but I hear Wizards of Waverly Place was decent.
Wizards of Waverly Place was okay. It was kind of a hot mess, if I recall. In some regards. Some of these like awkwardly shaped buildings make it really difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the biggest problem with this place, is the awkwardly shaped buildings.
That was the protagonist team from Brink. Was Team Pup and Suds.
Did they fund their half pipery via like public dog washing or something? Like a car wash fundraiser but with dogs?
HR Pub and Studs. Whatever it is.
Can't smoke a bowl because there's always smoking buds.
What?
Just forcing it to rhyme by making it terrible. Steve thinks that was their sponsor. Their sponsor was a dog wash?
The dog was their sponsor?
One of those touchless dog washes with wax?
I said a dog was their sponsor, and all I could think of was like a dog helping you through AA.
Hey, nothing in the rule book says a dog can't sponsor a team. Airbud 7. Now he's in charge of the team for some reason.
Now he's the manager. I don't know.
I don't know. We just started writing these movies through magnet poetry.
The wonderful crown jewel of our county's waters. There's something so captivating about a crustacean that you can share amongst a table of 5. The shells
What
are
are the
incredibly
random,
useful,
like,
of course. I have one at my
papers
home
on the
that I used
floor
as a
that are
rather
taped?
tasteful
Those are ceiling tiles. And they fell in the earthquake.
I see. Is she covered in cats?
Covered
Yes!
in woodland critters.
She has animal magnetism.
Let's see. I don't see how that's a disease. That looks
Want to
pleasant.
see how it's treated?
Is this one where they blast him off of you?
Mm-hmm.
Treatment has failed. I'm sorry to say, a patient is dead.
Ah, so he says, nah, they wash dogs themselves. Okay, so it was a dog wash.
Have a seat.
Right?
They're so
over
blue.
there.
Dabba dee dabba die. They have blue jeans. No, seriously, that's what it's called.
I did not doubt.
I was not the punster there.
She doesn't doubt that
Yeah,
she is reeling in horror.
This game's very punny.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if only they kindly use their nice fancy gene clinic for treatment instead of diagnosis. Just keeps needing repairs.
Well, I think they are using it mostly for...
I keep seeing diagnoses coming out of it.
Well then, no more diagnosis here. Or... Okay, yeah, he's found somewhere else to go. Treatment only. Final destination. Hey Daniel, would you grab me an orange soda, if there are any?
I can potentially touch that.
Man, that
Good nap?
I think the proper conditional will just stay where it was. But like, yeah, there are any. A priori, that'd be fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm good. Now the nap I took, it was like my head hit the pillow and I fell asleep, and then I blinked, and then suddenly it was time to wake up.
Ah, one of those.
I was just like, no.
Where you just said sorry, it's just like shutting down.
I mean, I feel like I rested, but at the same time, I'm just like, ugh. I think I slept in a funny position.
Oh no.
How long was I out? Whoa! Sure feels a lot better. Cool. Halloween sleep works correctly for the most part.
Boris McBoatface. Oh wow, he's even
He has
textured.
denim hands.
Can I just be like, hey, I know what he has?
And it seems pretty visible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe she's about to kick her. Come on, Doc, do the thing. Why's the clown sitting there?
I don't know.
Looking for a fun day out for all the family? I guess.
Yeah!
Come to Crockle Bay Zoo. And see...
Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating by the 2 Point Health Ministry. In truth, we feared that nothing could survive in the grounds that you currently occupy, so to hear that you're not just alive but managing to treat people is certainly gravy on the proverbial goose. Continue to play with fire for more rewards, or flee that unstable place and expand your organization. Ooh, a toxic waste bin.
This is 2 Point
Ooh, what's that do?
I don't know. Let's find out.
And you've unlocked the flood-prone sounding Duckworth upon Bilge.
Mm-hmm.
East Sump Acres or West Sump Acres?
East Sump Acres.
Oh no.
Where did I scroll past? There it is. A resilient receptacle contains waste in a more respectable, attractive, and hygienic manner. Reduces litter. Okay, so it's just a more decorative version of the trash bin, apparently.
Did I always have the reduced litter? That bin.
Reduces litter.
Yep. Okay.
Reduces litter. Needs emptying less often than a regular bin.
Because it's big.
Mm-hmm.
Big old bin.
Big bin. Billy bin.
Boa constructor.
Clown Clinic, Prestige Level 3.
You're about to say something about clown candy.
Nope.
I know that said display skeleton, but my brain said disco skeleton.
Disco Skeleton.
Janitor.
Aw,
please
yeah.
prepare drugs.
Displaced skeleton! Oh, sir, yes, I seem to have displaced my skeleton.
He's just walking along next to you. Help!
That is a terrifying notion. Like a shadow, but it's your skeleton.
I better get some medical treatment soon or I'm boned.
Injection room. Calling nurse.
That was so terrible, everyone was silent.
It was bad.
It was.
Sitting here shaking my head.
And I love this.
Attractive and functional. Magritte was not harmed in the making of this parody. Is he dead? Renee Magritte is pleased.
And also the Are You in Pain?
These are great.
Mm-hmm. Mona Lisa, an apple a day.
Let's talk about the Cirque du Parfait and its
yet here
namesake
you are.
semicircle.
And 2 Point Gothic. I love that one.
These are all great.
Uh-huh.
From the patrons if you're seen eating anything with a discernible texture. It's a special moment for any Pointian child to select a spoon and head to the Flavor Gazebo to make that first order.
Flavor
Mine was half
Gazebo?
pistachio, half liver and onions. You never forget.
What? Uncle Monk Funky.
Uncle Monk Funkle.
Uncle Monk Funkle. Try saying that 5 times fast, but not on stream because you will say something
You
inappropriate.
will swear.
Like one says, if you displace your skeleton, seeking medical attention is probably the right move.
Nah.
I mean, yeah.
Nah, I'll just
items
I'll just
still.
tough it out.
I won't bend. I won't break.
Well, you
I
can't bend. Your
won't
skeleton's on the outside.
I'll tough it out.
Good break, though.
Dragon ornament.
Decorate your dragons.
Bam! It's really pretty right there. Oh no, electrical storms. Let's have a large fountain. Oh, that takes up way too much space. Okay, then another dragon ornament.
Maintenance needed in X-ray.
Bureaucrats.
Okay, so the toxic waste bin fills up the fastest, but unlike other bins, doesn't have an unhygienic aura.
Ah, okay.
Folks rug.
The voice of an angel, the body of a fish. Man.
Cure 5 patients with humerus injury.
Patients arriving for the fracture ward.
You're the voice of an angel, the heart of a saint, and the mouth of a 20-inch bass. Where do you think I was going with that?
What?
I
I didn't think you were going
I
anywhere.
didn't think you were going anywhere. It was just, it went exactly where I assumed it was going.
Oh, you're not familiar with the original song. Okay, good. I don't remember why I know that song. Inches of large mouth bass.
Air horn noises.
Those won't scare the fish at all.
We're just getting news of an electrical storm affecting one of our county's hospitals. That's going to play havoc with the equipment. Glad I'm not having an operation today. But if you are, just try to stay positive.
Decharged. That guy's came through on the Mega Scanner, even though he obviously has blue jeans.
Boom, bum, bum, boom. Ba-da-da-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Nope. Okay, well, they're both in there now. Do, 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 do.
It has a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
40.
This is the main hall, the main event.
The reception zone.
Yeah, that.
Like one says, if this is about those wall-mounted singing fish, I seem to recall reading about someone turning one into an interface for their digital assistant.
Yep.
Yeah, they're easy to modify.
Hey, Big Mouth Billy Bass, play Despacito.
I remember being freaked out by it as a kid. Because we had one.
Alexa, order 40 kiloliters of creamed corn. Alexa, confirm purchase.
My god.
Kiloliters?
That's a lot of creamed corn, sir. That's 40,000
Bless you.
liters.
Thank you.
That's over 40 tons of corn. What have I done?
I don't know.
I should probably save. Anyways, I haven't even opened my art program. I've just been sitting here playing around on.
To the owner of the bluish car, your car is being taken for cubing. That's a bluish car for cubing. Thank you.
It's being taken for what?
Cubing.
Worrying?
I mean, you shouldn't have left your car out. Just sitting around.
I don't know what cubing means.
Probably getting it impounded and then crushed into a cube. For disposal.
I'm so worried about how there are exploding barrels out here. Look at them.
Pew pew.
Pew pew! Pew pew
Yeah, blow up the research lab. The
The research
The
rab.
research crab.
research crab.
Alright, let's see if I can work this.
Research the
without
weak
dying.
point.
For massive damage.
Fun. Massive grants.
That guy's doing jumping jacks. Or he was. Then he stopped.
Because you
Maybe
were
he was-
watching him.
Maybe he was just hopping.
Here you go, dumping crack.
Nurse required in fluid analysis.
Yeah. Fluids.
Oh.
Poly pump sounds useful for that.
Kensington Trader. Unmotivated, but will work for peanuts. Philip Curtains. It's curtains for you, Philip. Curtains.
Tends to notice fireworks. Zoe Sandwich.
To finish our trip, I'd like to talk about vegetables from the southeast of our
Curtains.
beautiful county, a region I know
Get rid of the
well.
Sabrina
Though
asparagus.
through my contacts in the greengrocer community, I've started sourcing carrots as big as a leg and as sweet as you like. Sensational.
Green fingers, but likes to argue.
I'd say they were designed.
Season ticket holder at The Sloop.
Kudos to the farmers down in
She also has
Camouflage
2 units of
Falls.
treatment and 1 Pokestab injection.
Yeah, I don't need more Pokestab injection people, though.
Ah.
It's not a good combo. That's not a useful combo. Neither is that.
Penelope comfortable.
Hangry. Doing them. What does that
Them.
mean?
No, I need a flat brush. Parisian Tranquil.
Let's hire Lola Ginger.
Michael one says, pro tip, if your medical professional is nicknamed Curtains, run, don't walk.
It's curtains for you, Doctor. Lacy, gently wafting curtains.
Acquaintance. Feel them dance and wiggle in the night breeze. Nothing like an ultrasonic cannon 3 to propel small animals into a...
Nurse to the ward, please.
Training course completement. Treatment. Proved right, mate. It's the only one. Double your mint by applying some gum. Smells like beans. Smells like beans.
Smells like beans? Is that what you were saying?
Weirder. Smells like bees.
I heard beans
He
too.
has chosen the bees.
Hot dogs should make beans.
You
You say
The babies?
beans? He has chosen the beans!
The beans. The bears.
Duh, bears.
The bears.
Speaking of beans, I have a transcendent amount of baked beans you can help yourself to.
Beans.
I love beans. That's the southern in me.
That's just the human. Who doesn't love beans? Heathens, that's...
Yes! Thank you for finishing my sentence.
Those who fear the return of the fart lords, I suppose.
People who are wrong. That's who.
Mm-hmm. There's two types of people in this world. People who like beans and people who are wrong.
Email us at this web zone if you don't like beans. We'll send beans to your house to prove you wrong. Like the one says, not the beans!
Not the beans!
Why is it baked? Why is it baked? Why is it baked?
How to get baked.
How to get baked!
Ah,
How to
my
get baked!
eyes!
How to get baked! How to get baked!
There's my eyes! Ah, there's brown
Yes.
sugar everywhere, it's so sticky.
No, that's not what I wanted.
To sleep.
That one it is.
What's this over underscore beans.gif?
There we go.
I want to see that. That needs to be. Twitch chat thinks that's a link. Twitch chat is silly.
Osmond Asparagus has potential.
I wonder.
You wonder?
Otras beans.
That's just going to be in my search history now.
Opera gifts. Here I got the bees. Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Where is the picture I'm
Sure.
after? Where are you? This. This will do. This fun. This is good.
Elvish Pillow.
What?
Short temper and hangry, but will work for peanuts.
Strange.
Assistant wanted in reception.
Has potential in green fingers. Has a party trick. Sure, service the cafe. That's probably why there's nobody been in there.
Nobody being in there?
Mm-hmm. Beans and cornbread. Beans and cornbread.
Yeah,
Beans
you
and
can
cornbread.
find it over on
Cornbread.
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 We have a Cajun in our kitchen at work,
Yeah.
and you know, we're generally used to like really sweet cornbread, whereas Cajun cornbread is more savory,
Mm-hmm.
and it is throwing everybody off. every time we have chili and they make cornbread. And it's got like chunks of cheese in it, and like it's great. It's really good.
is.
But everybody's just like, "What is this? What is this? This isn't cornbread." I'm like, "It is cornbread.
It is absolutely cornbread.
It is absolutely cornbread. Y'all are just wrong."
Why did they even need a Street Dope article for this? Why did Oprah unleash bees on her audience?
Bees.
Because some people can't tell Photoshop.
Okay.
What am I doing?
Oh my goodness, that clip was aired on Conan?
Huh?
Glorious.
Okay, I need to.
Bee.
It's really hard to do.
Minister is arriving.
It's on a table. Wait. How do I do? You. Okay. How do I preserve transparency? There we go. I upgraded my software,
Mm-hmm.
and now I don't know where anything is.
Oops.
It is kind of the worst.
That's a lot of shock horror all of a sudden.
Maintenance required in GP's office.
No, not bears. Beanses. Wait, bean? Singular? Hang on. I think.
Baked bean. Someone horked on the floor, right in front of reception.
Yeah, me.
You got Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio.
Harrison Wolf here on 2 Point Radio. Remember, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to entertain myself.
Oh, you miss it. That's on.
End of year approaching.
Stephanie Izzard's Magic Beans.
Oops. Alright. What awards? What awards? What awards? Leonard Biscotti, Rising Star. Employer of the Year.
Really?
Yeah.
Not an enclosed thing.
Leonard just.
Of course, we didn't get no deaths. Best
Yeah, really
teaching
not.
hospital. Yeah.
And plus, it probably also didn't win Haunted Hospital.
Yeah.
There have been
Patient's
years we
choice.
had Haunted Hospital.
Most prestigious? Nope.
Doubtful.
Jumbo.
That should be an award. The most haunted hospital.
Best research hospital?
Did some research.
Yeah.
Yay!
Hospital of the year.
Only if they're idiots.
Woo!
They're idiots! Yay!
Dang it. Okay, well that makes my life harder.
It's a good thing unmotivated morons are the ones that vote on this stuff. Look at all that rep you have now.
Fracture ward, calling nurse.
So I just built the land of dragon statues. None can escape the gaze of the dragon. It sees with its
Eyes.
probably a jade eyes.
Yeah.
Let's face it, the eyes are probably made of jade.
The eyes of dragons are upon you all the livelong day. The eyes of dragons are upon you, you cannot turn away. Is that money?
No.
No, that's like a can.
It's pretty flat for a can.
Yeah.
I think it's something else with like mold growing on it. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's gross.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't be touched by hands.
Janitors required to mend ultrasonic cannon.
Circus incident. 7 patients with chest infection. Bring 'em on. Clowns are arriving.
Clowns now arriving at the hospital.
Send in the clowns. Oh crowd, that's too many clowns. Why did we order this many clowns?
Why did we order clowns? Who orders clowns?
No, I guess they're just clowning around.
Nurse called to the clown clinic.
Or is it just like the one?
These clowns are down till they're dead in the ground. Unless you can save them.
Okay.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf.
Yeah.
I don't know what my time-traveling future self is up to, but
Pooping.
my arm just disappeared.
Did not work the way I wanted it to. That's fine.
His arm just disappeared?
I'll bet his time traveling future self is up to pooping.
Pooping.
Also, if his arm disappeared, I'm gonna blame Bungle.
What are you?
It was never his orb shots.
I'm gonna delete that.
And they're unmitigated RF idiocy.
I don't know what that does either. What are these? What are you?
Oh, I think that button smears feces all over the third layer specifically.
Gross.
Why?
I don't know why it's there. It just like showed up a couple of versions ago. I think the devs don't want to admit it's there. Michael 1 is typing. Like one says, spontaneous limb disappearance sounds like a medication side effect of one of those excessively long disclaimer lists. Yes, like
the-
migrating colon.
Huffer Pharmachemical.
Liver diddling.
Was that the name of the...
A
No, that-
Helmsman's clench.
Whose was it that Stephen Colbert did? The fake pharma... Prescott, that's right. What is Huffer Pharmachemical from?
I don't know. It's a place where things are inhaled. They shouldn't be inhaled.
Friggle Freckle. Why you do this? Why?
Friggle, friggle, far.
Dance cares away.
Rock.
Dang.
Dang?
We failed to get to go 90 days without a death.
Oh.
Nurse required a general diagnosis.
Not surprising. That sounds like they should get your death toll down, right? Assuming you did a bunch of stuff, safe like that.
We finally have a need for psychiatry.
Woo!
Okay. They have inflated ego.
Mood. Same, fam. Same. So used to working gigantic. I had to like make my brushes really small. Because the other artists that I'm working with in this project made the file super tiny. Oh yeah, this button's broken. My hotkey doesn't work. I have to make it a different one. Okay, how do I zoom out now? Oh. Oh, fuck. This is fine. My hotkeys work anyway. Can you taste my sarcasm? The fact that this computer was super cheap is showing. So I already have keys that are broken.
Uh-oh. Let's put a singing fish over the mantle. Do I have room for a fish enclosure? Like right in front of the window? Sure. Let's give him some fish. Monty Farce. He's grumpy, though. Yeah, that just means his happiness is lower than average. I can probably live with that. Well, Nick's here. Sure. Hire Monty Farce. Although, wait. Never mind. I'll come back to him in a minute. Because I would need to train him anyway.
Doctor to psychiatry, please.
What? That is a naked person. What? They're censored. Spike trousers. Wants more money and a weak bladder. And double jump.
Hey, that's a valuable skill. You know how much grinding you have to do to get double jump?
Anywhere in the hospital will not.
How many times you gotta follow? What?
There's another naked person. What's with all the nudists?
What's happening? Why don't they have pants?
Or anything. It's not even just pants.
Their butts aren't censored, though.
It's the little things in life. Alright. I gotta try and figure out how to zoom out now. With my thing broken. Come on. Every now and then the button will work.
Every now and then the button works. Around bright eyes.
There we go. I guess. It's gonna make working on this way harder than is necessary.
Bad news for the hospital who received a visit from Minister for Health Tarquin Foxbridge this morning. Probably outlawed sneezing and created a new tax on elbows. Remember,
New tax on elbows. What? No. What are you doing? Why are you insufferable? Please stop. Please cease and desist your stupidity. I should probably save this. Save as.
These
Mm,
toilets as you would
okay.
hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
It's a horrible
I keep
combination.
trying to use my tablet as a touchscreen. It is not. It's not a touchscreen. Didn't know if you knew that. It's not.
Okay, now. Logan Sweetener. Learn some psychiatry. Anybody else? No. Call in Dr. Herman Freud. Owns the largest collection of bananas in the county. Bananas? No. Challenge fail. Synchronized upgrading. No, they stopped. Seismic activity.
Uh-oh.
A great warning, that isn't your medication.
This next song is for all the hospital patients shaken up by that earthquake. Hope all your internal organs are still in the right place.
I hope all my internal organs are in the right place too. But my skeleton is not. It's displaced.
Jumbo DNA? This condition can be traced back to the DNA labs of Jumbo Megacorp, attempting to create a clone of himself that was twice as big. Boss Jumbo McNally inadvertently ended up creating hundreds of people with extra-large DNA molecules squeezed into normal-sized bodies. What does that look like?
Big chungus.
Cure 5 patients with flumps. A group of DNA patients were kicked out of a Jumbo hospital for not buying enough merchandise and are now looking for further treatment. We'll be rewarded if we treat this group of patients. Yes.
Patients for DNA lab arriving.
Where are you? Why are you up there? Where do you belong? Where? Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
well,
completed that thing.
You're part of the color palette, apparently. We're gonna erase you, so... You bugged me. Okay, I'm on the right one. Okay.
On the right track.
Not gonna accidentally derp!
One of Carbon's henchmen. You must be on the right track. Hey, would one of y'all mind taking over for me for a bit? Or at least pausing if anything terrible happens? I
Where's
need
the pause button?
spacebar.
Okay. I was like, I do not know the controls of this game, otherwise I would do that.
I need to go record my life. I'll be back.
Awesome. Inject some chance into your life
Oh,
with
like Mom said, unfortunately,
probability.
your computer
The
playback
prince
back in
rolls
previously
the dice of
produced
life.
adventure games. You require a red enter key to continue.
Probability? What's the worst that can happen? 24
Too
hours
distracted.
a day.
I'm gonna
This is 2 Point Radio.
do this. Okay, music still plays when it's paused. Cool. I'm worried that I'm not gonna like scroll around and know what's going on to even recognize that something's wrong, so.
Now it also says the returns policy is famed in story and legend.
Yeah, baby.
How my lack of sleep catches up to me for the second time. I was wondering when that was going to happen.
Yeah, my nap was worth it. I woke up at 5 to a crying Marion Because I was over at the Agnews.
Mm-hmm. That's
Smothering,
probably worse than me.
smothering my friend.
Like, I went to bed at 4:30. Got to sleep till like 9 something.
Robin went to bed at like 9 something, and then I stayed up writing fan fiction till like midnight 30 because that's what I do. And then Marion woke up at like 5 this morning.
To me, that's all reasonable until you get to the kid waking up, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's absolutely reasonable.
Okay, I think Mark actually wanted this run. Just like pop space bars and goes crazy.
Well, that's what he wanted, but I'm busy and do not have the ability. And I don't know the controls well enough to confidently play this game.
It's provided.
I'll just zoom the F out.
Yeah, because I don't even really know what I'm looking at. I have not played this game, and all I know is the weird quirkiness of what
If
I've
you're
watched.
unlucky enough to get sick, my advice, don't turn to Jumbo Medical Solutions. Their hospitals are well equipped, it's true. But what's the use of healing your body if you have to sell your soul, right?
What?
Look at this overview.
There are a couple of things.
A thinger. Staff promotion. New illness.
New illness.
Emperor complex.
Good.
Patients believe they are clothed. They are in for a new. This is where the naked people came from. It makes sense. They're in for a nude awakening.
I figured the naked people was a new illness.
And there's a staff. Pearl Transformer.
Dirt, dirt, dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt.
I don't remember the rest of that tune. I think there's slightly more. Yeah! Mark won't mind if I give someone a $10,000 raise.
Yeah, no, I think he usually just raises it just slightly. So
Yeah, enough to
it's-
get
yeah, enough to get them into the happy zone.
just to get a happy face. But not the green happy face.
Just about there.
Yeah. It's a chunky raise though. Over 3K? I wish I got that kind of raise.
I know, right? I wish I got a raise.
I get like those.
I wish we paid our teachers, an adequate,
I get those pathetic like 3% raises that the entire state gets every now and again. Like, oh, neat. That's like another $120 a year.
Teachers should be paid commensurate with the importance of the job they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
My job is super important. How well adjusted your 2-year-old is determines how well adjusted they will be as a teenager and therefore an adult.
It also determines how bad your life is going to be when they're a teenager.
Yeah,
If
precisely.
If
Which
your
is why you
2-year-old
want to
is-
treat me well and you want to take care of me.
your 2-year-old is poorly adjusted, your life gonna suck in about
There's
12 years.
nudities, and that's why there's nude people.
I heard.
Okay.
I could hear from there.
Emperor syndrome.
Emperor complex.
Emperor complex.
It's okay.
Whoop. I was startled.
Steve says, a good raise would be pretty nice. Ooh.
Ooh, what's this? Is that promotion?
I shouldn't get on the uwus because I won't be able to get off of the uwus.
woo-woos, oh-woos, and
Oh, wow.
smash-bashing blues.
Oh, well. Oh,
Okay, Chloe Wiz needs a nap.
what's this?
Wait, what are you doing? Logan Sweetener, stop being a GP. You're not a GP. You're a shrink. You're a shrunk.
A shrunk. Shrunk, leading cause of stroke.
Strunk.
Stronk. Stroke, leading cause of stronk.
Whoops.
Bow ties are cute. This picture's cute. This collab's cute. It's also nice to have somebody else do the line art, and all I have to do is fill it in. It's real nice.
It's real nice.
It's real nice. Yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Nice.
It's 47 now. I think that's 46.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
Ghost is just chilling out
It's
there.
just hey, what's up?
By 7 a.m. it'll be
Oh
33.
doors. Now it's gonna get zip zap.
Zip-a-bap.
Why can't?
Maybe because it's on its way to the thing.
Well, usually I can though. Oh wow, that's a lot in there.
You get a lot of people in your hospital, so.
Yeah. It's easy.
And the Ghost Scouts out captured Chloe Whisker. Aw, it sounds like a kitty died. Like was haunting with ghost cat times. Like one says, worst case scenario, you could claim you've come down with a bad case of poetry and need to start every sentence and or paragraph with "Oh, whoa."
Whoa!
Steve says, God is dead. God remains dead. And we have killed him.
We have killed him. Oh, whoa. Oh,
Oh woo.
Friedrich Nietzsche.
Friedrich Nietzsche. Oh, whoa. What's this? You say God is dead, but we have your corpse. It's in the ground.
I buried him in the ground.
I'm in the ground!
I shorted it to ground. I don't need your voltage.
You made him so skinny. Just realized that. Why do you make Ozzy so small? Ozzy is a chungus.
Big chungus.
Chungus.
Is that the Chungus?
Is that the chungus?
You sure are a big Chungus.
Why did I do that? He has a black belt as well. Not to be confused with
And there's a naked person doing jumping jacks.
I mean, that's what you do when you're naked.
Oh, it had gotten slowed down. Like it was running at slow speed
Oh.
for some reason.
Maybe. All I know is I paused it and then Daniel came over and zoomed. And let it resume.
I may have at one juncture
He let
pressed
it
the wrong button
resume
for
while
a second.
zoomed.
Does minus slow? Because I first suspected minus zoomed.
Scroll wheel zooms. Up and down also zoom.
But minus slows, doesn't it?
Apparently.
And plus speeds up.
Probably. Film star and Roachburger shareholder Roderick Cushion is in the area doing Q&A screenings of his latest project, Unstoppable Nightmare Cardigan. His agents have said that they're struggling to sell tickets, so have asked if we'd like to host Roderick for some press.
Roachburger.
Roachburger. Crunchy.
Stop, Daniela!
Sorry.
Pedro Dickens. Unmotivated. Zoe Badger. Sure, let's get a second Ghostbuster in
Thermite
here.
fried turkey?
That sounds
Stupid.
delightfully,
Steve goes on to say things. Go ahead and finish that sentence up.
delightfully on fire. I don't know entirely what I was.
Horribly burnt on the outside, totally undercooked on the inside.
Yeah.
There's a film star stopping by the hospital.
I do want to be like super extra one of these days and cook a turkey in a hole in the ground. Where you just like,
Like kimchi.
yeah.
Steve goes on to say, "How shall we comfort ourselves?"
Oh my god.
I love how the Cooters oboed that Nietzsche quote. The Cooters? Like one says, footnote symbol. Footnote text is eyebrows
The
intensified.
band claims the song you just heard was composed in outer space, somewhere around the second moon of Jupiter. That's the small one. You probably never heard it. Adrastea. Of course, maybe they just drank too many cans of palpitation.
What?
It's a dangerous energy drink that's that you can sell people in vending machines. But we prefer the more disturbingly named Moose Juice.
For a minute there, I thought I had done half of that on the wrong freaking thing. I'm so paranoid about my layers. I have to like constantly check it and be like, am I on the right one?
Layers.
Layers! Layer.
Yay, cured 5 patients with flumps. Cure 7 patients with shock horror. Where were you when I was trying to do the thing? Let's get a couple more benches.
Oops. Not quite.
These
Over here as well.
toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Like one says, so how long until the vending machines are the source of an exciting new ailment featuring antlers? Moose Juice. It's when you juice a moose
Gross.
and then pour the juice into the hooves. Like one says, the sophisticated bench is judging you silently. Friggin' judgmental bench. I'm not the one with a case of bench stench. Bench.
Oops. This is what I get for not paying attention to where my pin is.
Not paying attention to where my penis
What?
pin is.
Yes. I know, but I still
Island?
said, what? I heard you clearly. I am just questioning you.
That's fair.
No, that's in April.
Boo! Boo!
Okay. Do I want to do the thing?
Always.
I wanna be with you and make believe with you.
And live in harmony, harmony, oh love.
So I have that song on my superhero playlist at work,
Mm-hmm.
and my kids love it. We play it all the time. It's great.
What superhero?
I
The
just
robot
have, I
unicorn
just
from
have
Robot
it.
Unicorn?
It's just there.
It's just there because I thought it fit. Oh yeah, we gave somebody a promotion while you were gone.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't remember who. We just did
Nah,
it.
just had the promotion sitting on screen. Mark actually took care of it.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay. Was not paying attention well enough, I guess.
He doesn't open up.
Da-da-da-da.
But first, I'm gonna save.
Da-da-da-da.
Save as- Ping.
Ping! The machine that goes ping!
Dude, we put that in our games. I want you to know that.
That's awesome.
It is literally a machine that just goes ping. It does nothing else.
Delightful.
It's usually like a magical item, and everybody gets all like, they sit there and we'll sit there for like an hour appraising it. Everybody's combining all their stuff. I even play along with it, and then John eventually is just like, it's just a machine that goes ping, and everybody gets real mad, and I laugh maniacally because it is delightful.
Now, it doesn't sound like it could have its uses. And then you could eventually
we
sell
did.
it to...
We did actually give it a use once. We used it to distract the bad guy.
Yeah, you could use it like annoy people or trick people into thinking it does something important.
Yep. We literally like dropped it in a hallway. We're like, oh no, the ping machine, and like made a big deal roleplay wise about how important this ping machine was. But we had to flee the area. So the bad guy took it and like taunted us with it, and we're like, oh no! Whatever will we do without our ping machine?
Michael 1 is being silly. It's an artifact that generates ICMP echo messages. Bing!
That reminds me a little bit of the Rod of 12.
12.
It was a in some game that Daniel and Nate were playing in.
I don't think
There-
I was playing.
Oh, you weren't? Well, Nate was. There was some room, I don't remember the exact context, but there was a lever in it, and one of them was like, huh, I wonder what that does. Pulled it, and it says 12. And then nothing happened. Then after a minute it had passed 11, and they started freaking out like, oh god, it's a countdown, what is it going to do? Turn it back, and they flip the lever and it goes 12. And they start freaking out. It's like, we can't stop it. But eventually they realized that the lever wasn't actually connected to anything. It was just, it was basically just a trick trap that went 12 to make people think that they'd triggered something and would run away. And so Nate, being Nate, just took it and made a wand out of it.
Of
So
course.
it would go 12 whenever he cast a spell with it.
Like you do.
Mm-hmm.
I hear movie star Roderick Cushion has been visiting patients at a
Being
hospital.
dumb.
You ever seen one of his
Dumb as
perilous
me.
spandex
Uh-oh.
flicks? It's probably the reason these people ended up in hospital in the first place.
Ooh, harsh burn.
Ouch. Owie zowie.
It causes damage to the meat zone.
The meat planet.
On the meat planet. Heard when a god exploded or something.
The meat planet was created 14 billion years ago when an ancient god exploded or something at a speed of 40,000 miles per hour.
This is really nice, Mark.
Unhygienic and cheese for brains. No.
Don't let it enter their bones.
Why is that a thing? Once bowled a 73. That's about average for me.
It's typicamente.
Okay, let's... Actually, wait, I'll wait until that... Oh, it is done. Yay. Staff promotion. Promotions.
Marion.
Hire you. And you. And teach you both psychiatry.
That's something. No. No.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
2-point hospital and Knuckles.
So I have a new hobby now, beekeeping. I only have 3 bees for now. Not as easy to catch as you'd think, but I'm looking forward to all that sweet, sweet honey. And here's a sweet, sweet melody for you all.
Nope, failed to cure the Emperor's complex guy.
Maintenance
Me, myself, and Irene and
Bees
Knuckles.
will become full.
There's something about Mary and Knuckles. Trying to accelerate other people's fluids. Earthquack! This can invoke ducks.
Whack.
Ah.
Wait, did I do the thing? Oh, I did. Okay, cool.
Stop dying, all of you low HP sods.
Did you save correctly?
That isn't your medication.
Yes. Okay.
Maintenance needed in general diagnosis.
Doesn't speak Spanish.
No habla español. Me a wizard. Silly.
Save.
I thought it was Mia Fey. The law ghost.
Oh.
That person's been
Yeah,
discharged.
thanks. I understand that the layers would be.
Log Ghost, Nigeria.
Quite a few of our staff could stand to become better at doing their jobs.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm working on it.
Get good, staff lords.
Hey, you hiccups.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, stop. Cease and desist.
Sandy Mullet. I can cure 10 patients. 4 out of 7, good enough.
Good enough. Get a D on your pass. Oh, that poor doctor's terrified by that stupid ghost. She can't get through.
Sorry. I could not resist.
Oh, there needs to be a trash can over here.
What's wrong?
There needs to be a trash can.
What was unresistible?
You get a D and you pass.
Yeah, D in the class. Like a 60 or higher.
Shaking my head.
Look, what you and the 1015 Club get up to are not for me to... Where are you?
What?
That hallway.
That hallway, though.
Oh my goodness, that
This
hallway.
naked person doing jumping jacks.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really gonna find a newspaper in the commissary, you dork?
What? That means they're on break.
Ah, well, they went to the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on break.
Yeah, they can get food and go on break in the commissary. In the commissar.
The hospital is on fire.
No one got around to repairing the discharger.
I didn't
Oh,
notice
hell,
your,
there's not.
your
Do you have an
ping.
extinguisher?
I need to go record my life.
There you go. Teleport an extinguisher into the room and maybe physically grab a janitor?
Maybe don't.
She's already on her way, but
Alright.
I will.
Remy's already on her way.
I can't pick her up. Oh, there we go.
Don't put her on the fire.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
Good, now it's less on fire. Steve said, this is fine. Fire everywhere. No, just the one fire. It's been taken care of, it's fine.
Fire for president. Fire for president.
We're not playing FTL. AKA the game where fire replaces your oxygen. Oh, you had breathing gas there? Now it's fire.
This advertisement has been removed due to a dispute between 2 Point Radio and the producer of Jumbo Nuts. Oh wait, hang on, it shouldn't actually say Jumbo Nuts. Can we do another take? Okay, great.
This is 2 Point Radio.
You are a really good janitor. You don't have skills, but you have.
Potential.
Yes.
Oh, so beating fingers and hygienic is good for your attention.
Mm-hmm.
Again, with the ectoplasm.
You
Marzipan is toxic.
clean up Durbus.
Shut up.
Oh, cross my legs.
Plasm.
Rasm Plasm. Oh, you're fine. You're just lit.
Brightly lit.
You're lit by the green thing. Okay.
He says, well, I mean, fire needs fuel and oxygen is quite good. Oh yeah, chat won't show for Twitch. Uh-oh. Is the cat bridge down?
Uh-oh. No, chat bridge isn't down. There. It just wasn't appearing. It stopped updating like it does.
Chat would still be showing for Twitch, though. In Twitch chat, right? Because the bridge works two ways?
Yeah, and Steve is talking in Twitch chat, and we're seeing it.
Oh, good point.
We're close to award season.
Yay, awards. Rising Star. Jackie Spanner.
Steve says, yay for stopping with updating.
Employer of the Year. Definitely had deaths.
Look, what inquires, what powers the in-video chat monitor?
The Discord overlay thing. I forget what it's called, but it's
It breaks when there are links.
it's made by Discord and other times apparently. It seems to break more when there are links, but it'll just
It breaks.
yeah. It gets stuck trying to render something and then stops refreshing because it got stuck.
Yep, so the skipping thing, it gives up entirely its job.
It doesn't give up, it just keeps on trying and failing. Just gets hung up on things.
Training course completed.
Steve says, dischored. DIS hyphen the word chore apostrophe D. Insect fletch. Flanch? Ranch. The price of ranch. Ubers.
DNA emergency.
Patients for DNA lab arriving.
Emergencies are sweet cash money.
Mm-hmm.
DNA emergencies. It's the stuff.
Alright, next training course. Who needs it?
Be careful of the blob.
Do 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 the blob.
On the Mend by some bandwidth motel. Their name it looks like.
Oh good, they didn't ghost. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Okay, so it seems that I have poorly laid that out. Now that that that's finished, I'm going to... That should help. Wow, yeah, that is a long queue outside of fluid analysis. Maybe I should build another one.
I don't often do this, but here's the weather report. A purple contentment seeps through the pores of Croquembouche. A vast cloud of inexperienced crows gathers for the annual feast over Flattering. And finally, the tears of a clown swell to a tide down the streets of Grotcold Bay. The next weather report will be in 17 years.
John will be stopping by
Okay.
soonish. It's all creaky.
I want that book.
What book?
Soonish by Zach Smith.
Hmm.
Actually, it's Zach and his wife. Kelly? Is it Kelly? She's an actual scientist that does science.
Actually, wait. Is there anywhere else I can put this over here? No, there's not really room anymore.
Let's see, sir, you're not going to find a place for it in the Megascan room.
can define conifer. Sure, you're hired, George Radish. Let's get another. I want to use in here.
Just drop him right in the middle of these screaming people and the ghost. What a good first day.
Like one says, do you have Windows set to use a non-100% display scaling value?
What do you mean?
We'll find out.
Like, I take that back. I know what you mean. I don't believe I do, though. Now, I do know that the resolution that I'm playing this at is not the resolution of the screen I'm playing this on, because my computer is so old that it can't really drive this screen fully. But I don't think that would impact anything.
When I first moved to 2 Point County from across the pond, you want to know what I missed most? The bowling alleys, man. You asked me, they're every bit as important as libraries and museums. On the way, more tunes to make your head explode.
Like you do.
Cafe Roundup. Please stop stealing trays.
Litterer, no. Bless you.
Gesundheit. Why are those sneezes so adorable?
Because I knew. He wasn't even trying. It just happened that way. That was a big storm. That was a big bolt of lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderbolts of lightning.
Very, very frightening me.
Galileo.
Galileo, 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 Figaro Magnifico. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go.
Let him go.
Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let me go.
You're being dark.
Yeah.
Like one says, you can see the settings with Start Menu, Settings, System, Display, Scale, and Layout.
I believe on this screen it's set to 100%, but on that one it's set to like 120, 150, something like that.
Alternately, you can try disabling hardware acceleration in Discord under Settings Appearance.
Wait, what? What is this suggestion for?
More cured during the health
Discord,
inspector's visit.
Settings, Appearance... Hardware...
Is it for the chat? Overlay.
There's hardware acceleration. Turns hardware acceleration, which uses your GPU to make your core smoother. Turns this off if you're experiencing FPS drops in games. The most of these suggestions are from overlay not working at all instructions, as opposed to overlay randomly not doing its job.
Point Radio. Fear not, dear listeners, for Sir Nigel Bickleworth has arrived to elevate your radio experience beyond the mundane. But first, a piece of music.
RPG logic.
Yeah. Why do I even have a medical degree? Just sleep for an hour. World's greatest doctor. Do 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 do. Yeah, just find an inn.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right?
Just find an inn and take a nap, and all your wounds are healed.
Just go check in a freaking hotel, and you're good.
As long as it's not the overlook, because then you'll die.
Jonathan approaches.
My God, that was loud and startling.
Oh, sorry.
You got a lot of people dying.
I blame Jonathan. Also, boy,
That's a lot of people.
we need more doctors manning them GP's offices.
Yeah.
Processing is kind of being farty.
It's so weird hearing this song.
Yeah, what's going on in that lobby is neither simple nor clean.
Yeah. But it's about as chaotic as the storyline of Kingdom Hearts, so it's still
I
on point.
absolutely hate the reason why there's X in there. Man, I hate that.
There's
It's the dumbest piece of shit. in
there's
the
a
story.
lot of things in the Kingdom Hearts storyline that it's like, wait, what?
It makes Barry Kramer angry. It makes me angry.
The ending of 3 was just mildly unsatisfying and just confusing. Like, I watched the ending and was like, okay, I think I get it. And then I got the secret ending and I was
We give up.
real
Bye.
confused. And then it sounded like Daniel slammed his face bodily against the door.
I think he did. Hello.
Hello.
Heyo!
A wild John appears. Dilla 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 dilla.
Jonathan approaches! I really wish that could be on camera. That was good. I killed Daniel! We were talking about The Shining a minute ago. We were talking about let's see. Where did the train of thought go? It was how you can heal all your wounds by taking a nap. I was like, just check into an inn and all your wounds are healed.
Yeah,
And I was like, and he was like, yeah, just find a hotel. And I was like, just don't do the overlook because then you'll die. And then
Get started this shit.
he yelled, Jonathan approaches. And so when you
Here's Johnny.
were here, it's funny. That's why the Daniel made the derp and fell, and I killed him.
Well done.
He's a
I didn't
ghost.
fall.
He's a ghost.
I was springing up and down that, and then I collapsed a
He's a
little.
spook.
Was it that
Yes,
was the
collapsing is falling.
Spookums.
I didn't fall, I collapsed.
So how are you?
I'm good.
There's no cheese in your bones?
There's no cheese in your mouth?
There is no cheese in my bones to my knowledge. No.
Wait,
I'm
if there's
safe with that.
cheese in my bones, if I crack open an arm, is it just like
The
an
cheese is in my
easy
bones.
cheese dispenser? Just
Well, the big question is, what kind of cheese?
Just spread it on crackers.
Looking at the picture, it looks like the Taco Bell style nacho cheese quasi polymer.
Yeah. Or the weird, like, fake cheddar.
It needs cheese. Gets toilet rage.
Steve, oh no.
Hashtag toilet rage.
Oh no! Pooping makes me angry!
Well, no, it's needing to poop makes them angry.
Ah.
DNA emergency.
And then pooping brings catharsis. Unsurprisingly.
Daily vitamin biscuit. Genetic mutation. Oh.
Dangerous.
Missions for DNA lab.
Steve says,
Really simple and clean. I forgot you added custom music to this.
Steve says, hello, Jonathan. Hello, Jonathan.
Please
Hello.
Like one says,
Oh, woo.
Jonathan, the latest new rank of angels.
Ooh. Awesome.
The Jonathan.
Section name's not actually Jonathan.
You're right. No.
Just John.
J-O-H-N.
Just John.
No extensions.
I occasionally
Just
get
Monica.
lightheadedness. I mean, I do occasionally get lightheadedness, but
Same.
Yeah, you have to engage in some sort of sport bakes.
Mood.
no, inspection report, just awful. More than just a terrible healthcare institution. A terrible place to be. I'm impressed that I can be this unimpressed. Congratulations. There's nowhere to go from here but up. Minus 15 rep.
That's a lot.
Ouch, it
That
is.
barely dings you. Look at that bar. Just look at it.
I mean, that would
Probably
take me from
How
100 to
crowded
85.
that entry area is.
And all the death that's happening there.
And all the death.
And nudity.
Speaking of, bleh.
There's a lot of death.
A lot of death, a lot of nudity, ghosts.
There is a lot
Such
of
a
nudity.
mess.
Yep. Nudity.
You stop that.
He has a
Emperor's complex.
complex.
Ah, he thinks he has clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha.
We lost reputation. Let's buy real estate.
I'm just making room for more GPs, basically. Because while I do like to have them all in one place, there is not
Your
room for them
GPs or
here.
your HPs?
You lost reputation. Buy real estate. It's what Trump would do.
I take it back.
Take a different tack then.
Get out of there. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I'm not apologizing.
I'm not apologizing.
Like one says, looks like someone saw the diagnostic traffic jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the ghosts and the dying and the urine. And
Welcome to the
nudity.
death corridor. Hope you get diagnosed before you die.
DS series just playing through the speakers. Just on loop
Do, do,
constantly.
do, 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 do. Ba, da, 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 da. Ba, 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 da. Sorry, it's an awesome piece of music.
It is.
I'm just imagining though, like, whatever angel has to collect all these souls is just constantly changing faces of
Oh, we're just vacuuming them up.
just.
Yeah, we have like little dustbusters.
But where do they go after that?
Their souls become research.
Yeah.
Remember that every death is a lesson.
We turn the dead into science.
How much does the soul weigh?
Ham.
Well played, sir. Well played.
This is a general
Whoa.
warning.
She doesn't recognize the Penny Arcade reference.
I don't. But now that I know it's a Penny Arcade reference, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's true.
Twisp and Catsby. One of them is pumping iron, except instead of iron, there's a couple of hams on the sides of the bars. One of them inquires, "How much does that weigh?" The other one simply replies, "Ham!"
Makes sense.
And so the joke lies slain.
Warning. Earthquake imminent.
Earthquake.
Earthquake, the duck from below.
It's an earthquake.
Yar.
Collecting a ghost as another person falls dead nearby.
Mm-hmm. Captured June Jazz.
Custodian's so tired of these ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Get these stupid freaking ghosts out of my stupid freaking hospital.
Georgina Eruption.
It's not severe.
Yeah, that's definitely a porn name.
Is it a porn bot? Is it not?
Not most of the time, it's a porn bot.
The multiple cases of mislabeled geodes I
Tumblr
spotted last
2019.
time. Speaking of museums,
I liked the picture of you know the picture of like the soldier standing over the child in the bed, and normally all the arrows and whatnot.
Yeah.
It was that, but the arrows were just photoshopped to hitting the child. It said, "Tumblr staff, porn bots."
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, no.
Missed.
Ever since they changed, like they did the purge on Tumblr, there are more bots.
Yes.
Like a lot more. And like actual fandom tags are getting bombarded with.
These used to be legitimate artists, they only sent porn to people that followed them.
I mean, honestly, if you had a four-sided die that ranged from 0 to 3, that's how many porn bots I get generally daily.
Yeah. Do you get them in
Wow.
chat too?
I haven't done any chats, so no.
Yeah. I
Tumblr's
get
doomed, isn't it?
I get tons of chats that are obviously bots because I immediately respond with, "Are you a bot, lol?"
And then they don't say anything
And
that
they
a
don't
human
say
would.
anything, and then I just troll them.
He wasn't a human. He was only pretending to be dead.
Yeah, I'll do things like quoting Shakespeare and stuff. And they just won't
Yeah.
acknowledge that I've said anything. I'm like, okay.
And my brain took
Doth mother
To-
know
to
you
quote- quote-
wear
quote- quote-
drapes?
Does mother know you weareth her drapes?
both Shakespeare combined with porn, and my brain just went soft butt. What light through your window?
Soft butt.
I was gonna say, isn't that just Shakespeare?
Yeah. Just speak forsoothly at them, and they don't acknowledge anything.
Peacemakers here, you speak of nothing.
The only other ones that I get that are not bots are like Middle Eastern guys asking for pictures of my feet
Yeah, that sounds right.
and that they want to sex.
Boy, they need
Good job.
English.
Apparently, the
Apparently-
what was it? The Iraqi some Iraqi minister was outed for doing that to some other diplomat.
Yeah, this like. I thought it was a student
Or something,
in
yeah.
Stockholm. Like it was a
Stockholm,
Swedish
yeah,
student.
yeah.
And the student was just like, "What is happening? What's going on?"
Like, I want to F you, sex.
Yes, and it's like, what? Huh? Oh, what?
Are you from England?
Are you from London? God, I could have killed Dakota.
What?
We've told this story before,
Or I ran a Cthulhu game.
and I think I
And-
was the only one who took it seriously. It
Mm.
was the same game where you had the ping machine.
Yeah!
That came up.
We were talking about the ping machine. We were talking about throwing the ping machine at some of the villains, and they get confused, and they think that it's a magical item, and they keep it and distract themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you not remember Dakota popping it? I am Abe Lincoln.
I am Abe
Are you
Lincoln.
from London?
And when I like gave him crap for not, treating my game seriously, he was like, "Well, I can't play Cthulhu games. I get too attached to my characters, so I just make fun of it the whole time." And I'm like, "I'm aware,
Yeah, we noticed.
because you're being a jerk and you're ruining my game." Because
That is terrible floor planning from a realistic standpoint.
Yeah.
Well, it's also got this weird thing in the middle. And
Yeah,
no doors.
all of these buildings are horribly laid out.
I love it. It's terrible, and I love it.
Don't forget radiators.
All these well-made buildings. This crappy one. That's my favorite.
Don't forget the radiator.
From the Radiator Planet.
Why has Airbus made something they call the
From-
bird of prey?
The meat planet.
Why is there an Airbus bird of prey?
Everyone wants to fly on an eagle to the sea. Fly on an eagle. let the eagle carry me.
So,
Fly on an eagle.
I finished beating Breath of the Wild again.
At first, I thought you were gonna finish that sentence with, I started beating R. Kelly.
Wow. What?
Where did that come from?
Fly like an eagle. It's
Ah.
not.
R.
It was
Kelly.
an attack of
Kelly.
opportunity. He like went through John Thornton Square and it's R. Kelly, so you know.
Because my brain derp. I'm tired! I had a derp nap.
But, I realized just how terrifying the Rito would be in real life. Could you imagine a human-sized bird of prey capable of tool use?
No.
And specifically specializing in archery?
That's a nightmare on wings.
Does the Airbus product have cloaking capabilities?
I don't think so.
Asking the real questions.
It appears to be suffering from rolling shutter. Freaking propellers look bent.
I mean, don't get me wrong, shark people with, lances are also a terrifying concept that can swim upstream.
Did you see that post? They are
Well,
literally my nightmares.
So I saw that one, and I loved the art. I specifically did not reblog that because I knew you would see my blog.
Yeah, no,
And then you reblogged it, and I went,
yeah, I reblogged it, and then I put the best tags on there.
yeah,
What were the tags I put? Hold on.
literally my nightmares.
Literally my
one of them.
nightmares.
Literally my nightmares.
Yeah. No, I
I definitely had a, am I a joke to you?
I spent a good 10 minutes freaking out though. I had to put my phone down as I think I was on my phone. And I was just like, nope, 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 nope,
All the nope.
nope. Yeah, where is it? I'm gonna trigger myself again. It's gonna be great.
Trigger happy.
But yeah,
Where is it? I'm in danger. I got it.
found it.
What is that?
It's really pretty art,
Oh wow,
but it is literally my nightmares.
Hello, Mr. Megalodon. How are
Like-
you? Oh no, why are you in the forest?
Like, she has legit described this from her nightmares, and it's this.
Oh, Orcus.
Oh, and then there's
are fine.
Orcus.
And there's Orcus.
I'm okay with Orcus.
I mean,
Yeah, Orcus.
if an orca's super hungry, it's still dangerous.
Yeah, it's still called a killer.
But that coming out of a freaking
whale.
Road shark. Street shark. It's a street shark.
It's
Awesome!
it's a series of I think watercolor paintings
yes.
of. Are you just scrolling through my Tumblr now?
Why did you spend 6 days trying to catch that giant horse, and then when you did catch it, you named it Big Chunkus?
Link. I could have died.
holding on.
Am I a joke to you?
Now we're just
Link.
scrolling through my Tumblr.
Sorry.
But anyway,
I was trying to scroll past it so I wouldn't hand it back
Back
to you
the
on
shark.
shark.
It's a series of watercolor paintings of sharks swimming through the open air like they would water. And I have a thing. I love sharks. I think they're glorious animals, but I am bordering on phobic. Just no. And specifically the concept of them swimming through the open air. Just no. There's a very specific Junji Ito story that I have not read specifically
Oh, that one.
for that.
That's shark.
Love Junji Ito. I'm gonna spare myself the
Candygram.
potentially weeks.
Can I offer you some Reese's in this trying time?
This is
Yeah,
Reese's.
they're
What
oddly square. Like, it's Reese's by way of Hershey's or something.
I had a dream
It's
about
delicious, is what it is.
animal. It's not Nightmare, and it was oddly cute because I only saw it part at a time. It had the head of a rat, cute little rat. It came further out, and the body like the bunny. The head is sort of a big rat's head, small rabbit bunny's body. And the back legs were furry, but still had the same rabbit fur on them, but they were shaped exactly like a big bullfrog. Had long frog legs with big splayed feet, but covered in fur. It was amazingly cute.
It sounds
And a
terrifying.
very odd.
I don't want something.
I mean, it was
with
only like about that big, right?
I don't
It's
want.
about how you would describe it.
I don't want something with the face and teeth of a rat, with the ability to propel itself like a bullfrog. That just sounds like bad news for my face.
Oh, it was cute. It was sweet because it hopped. It was up high and it hopped right down on my shoulder and sat with me. And it was very cute.
Hey, Mom, would you grab me a drink? I don't know why I didn't think to.
Saved it while I was up.
Yeah. I will also have one of those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I won my 2 games today, so now
Hey!
I'm 7-1
Woo!
in the tournament league. This is also the first day of the first escalation point, so we had more stuff on the table.
I don't know why I keep doing this
Thank
myself.
you. What did you do?
Went back to the thing. Yep.
Like, it literally makes my stomach flip every time. I'm just like, huh. But they're really pretty. It's, yeah, I was gonna read my tags. That's what I was gonna do. My literal worst fear. The tags I put was, I'm terrified of sharks. Holy crap. My actual nightmares y'all don't even know. But look at these. That's some tasty art. They're really well done. And that's part of the reason why they're terrible. I'm like shaking. My phobic brain.
Wow, we're going to Sonic, huh?
Huh?
The tune in the background
Oh.
is from a Sonic the Hedgehog level.
These are amazing.
Right?
What?
What are they called? I may have to see the map.
Also, thank you.
Bars? Reese's.
Milk chocolate, giant Reese's filled with Reese's peanut butter. It's just a giant Reese's in chunks.
Okay.
Yep.
Like the one types.
The chocolate to peanut butter ratio is wonky, but it's not bad.
And it's still good.
Take it off there. Stop.
Hold it
Stop.
up. Stop.
Stop!
Stop.
She said it once. Well, that's enough then.
Whoa!
No more of that then.
Whoa!
Hey, what?
Whoa! You what, mate?
You what, mate?
This is silly stuff.
Yeah, I saw that. No! Wait, what?
See this whole thing?
Ah, yes. I have seen it.
Internet. Stuff swirls about.
Ugh.
Ah. Ah.
Sounds of several necks snapping at once.
I like what's
The
happening in the
sounds
next
of
room.
necks
I got
snapping in
the
unison.
clown's being ejected. Remove clown.
Remember to eject your clowns.
Be kind. Rewind.
Inject your clowns?
Injection, neglection, inspection, and all kinds of mean, nasty things.
Clown inspection.
Hooray!
European inspection.
Creek guardsman with a wombat.
So in the Discord chat that I'm in for fandom trash, we were all talking about the wildlife in the areas we live, and one of our people in the chat is from Australia. And then we scared a bunch of people because we were talking about kangaroo meat. They didn't realize you could eat kangaroo.
Oh yeah, people farm them.
Mm-hmm. I guess they were under the impression that if it's in a zoo, it's probably an endangered species.
Oh no, it's just
No, apparently kangaroos breed like rabbits.
exotic.
Yeah.
Hard word to get out. Don't know why.
Giant rabbits.
They're giant rabbits that can kick you in half.
They'll kick you apart.
They'll kick you apart. They'll save children, but not the British children.
Made with a secret mixture of
Fair.
light-to-the-air,
Yeah.
gravity-defying spices. Try our new flying sauces. They're out of this world. 24 hours a day.
Shoot, I was about to say something.
This is
What was it?
Point Radio.
Well, you did already. You said
I
something.
I got distracted by the they'll kick you apart.
And then the ad for flying sauces.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Talking about local wildlife. You know what my favorite local thing I've seen around here is?
What?
The red-winged blackbird.
Yeah,
It's so pretty.
it is.
I love those. And I'd never seen one before I came here.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was a local thing, I guess. Tabby sausage. I also terrified everybody in the chat by showing them pictures of alligator gar. Because they were like, what is that? I was like, they live in all of our, like, ponds and lakes and rivers and stuff.
They're mean.
They'll eat your children.
But not the British children.
They'll eat children.
And they were
not
just
the
like,
British
that's
children.
terrifying. And then they were all really surprised that we have bison running around. Like, showed them pictures.
Bison!
Bison!
This is
Delicious!
Because I showed them pictures of people just, like, stuck in the road waiting for the bison to go by.
The day you ate bison burger was the most important day of your life.
Bison burger.
But for the guy running the day, but for your waiter, it was Tuesday.
Tom,
Now go
Yes.
to the garage.
do me a favor.
I haven't been to the garage in a while.
At the bottom of the door. There's a
Big
red-
fridge?
Little fridge.
Little fridge.
Little fridge.
Bottom
And
of the
there's a
door.
Red Bull.
Yeah.
I want.
Okay.
Can I have?
Okay.
Bring forth the bull.
Bring forth the bull! Actually, talking about bison burgers is what reminded me that I have a Red Bull.
I mean, alright, but first you have to build a maze, then we can worry about the bull. Minotaur time!
Minotaur tar.
Minotaur time.
Does that? Am
Belle begins screaming.
I was about to
internally.
say. I was like, does that mean I'm gonna get
Fire
saved?
Bolto!
Fire butter! Fire butter!
But- So, I didn't realize this at first, and then I found out just by going through anime shit because I'm a weeb, that Rem from ReZero,
Yeah.
the main blue-haired chick that everyone likes,
Is Hestia?
is the same voice actress as Hestia.
Hestia is Bestia.
So it's just Hestia, that's why. Oh,
I cast a critical eye on Grotto Bay's most exclusive nightclub, the Copa Banana.
Copa Banana?
Brendan has started watching Steven Universe, and they've gotten to season 3, and he has decided that Paragon is his favorite.
She's probably one of the best characters. by far.
Vegeta Mom is what he keeps calling her.
Vegeta Mom.
I approve.
Because she's small, she has a triangular head.
And she's smart.
She's really smart. She's a disaster. And she's, you know, sort of, you know, bad guy turned good.
Mm-hmm.
She's a bit of a comic relief character.
And so is Vegeta.
Oh!
Bingo!
Bingo!
Ouchies! That's...
Bingo!
I'm sorry, you don't survive that scene without
It's a sick
being
burn.
considered at least partly a joke character.
I don't remember a scene where Vegeta went bingo. Did he go
Oh!
bingo?
He does a whole
Oh!
dance!
Oh!
Did Bulma make him play bingo or something?
Oh,
no,
my
he's
god! We're gonna have
He's
to watch
trying to
this
distract
scene.
Beerus
He's trying to distract the god of destruction
before they're allies.
because his wife
Ah.
is being a Dumbo.
She did kind of slap the god of
She
destruction.
keeps instigating like fights with the god of destruction, who is not amused by her antics.
That is deciding whether or not he's just going to blow up the Earth.
And Vegeta's trying really hard to keep Earth from being blown up, but he knows he can't fight this guy. Like legitimately, he's like, I'm not even gonna try.
And then on the other half, there's freaking Goku who's like, wow,
I wanna fight him!
He's really strong. I wonder if I can fight him.
And Vegeta's like, no,
No,
he won't fight. He'll just
no.
blow up the planet.
Goku, do you know how often you don't block attacks? His attacks don't just disappear in the distance. His attacks don't blow up a mountain. His attacks
Blow up the planet!
leave the planet in dust, and then you'll suffocate in space because you're an idiot.
You'll suffocate because you're an idiot.
That kind of reminds me. I showed Melissa the other day, but John, you need to see in Guilty Gear Xrd Dizzy's insta-kill attack.
Yes, hers is glorious. Like, does anybody have a different reaction to that, or do they all just go?
They're all about the same.
It's glorious. So Steve says, Bison's yes! Followed by probably my favorite yes in American cartoons.
True.
See?
Sí, señor.
So, who else is losing their mind over Baby Yoda?
I haven't seen it, but no, it's around.
Baby Yoda.
Is it really Baby Yoda?
Baby
like a big
Yoda.
creature?
No,
It is a
it's
baby.
the same species, but we don't know what Yoda is.
And there's another one.
Yeah. So, rather than saying
Where's his
a
parents?
baby of the species that Yoda comes from, we just call it Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Where are its parents?
Good
The
question.
Mandalorian.
Why is the Empire trying to kill it?
Because the Empire's douches butts? Parts?
Douches and butts.
Well, also,
Maybe
Don't-
creatures
don't-
and species
don't-
are
don't
bad
do
for
that, by the
Don't
way.
do
oh
that.
yeah,
That's
it's
that's
already
very
used the
bad.
Force a lot, and also is like 50 years old.
Because way the
Because I'm
species
sure
changes.
when Master Yoda was 200 years younger than he was when we met him in the movies, he was probably terrifying.
Yeah.
Well,
He was already an old man.
especially after we
when-
CGI turned him into a springboard monster.
When he gradually lost that fight to Palpatine, he was already an old man and probably not able to speak anymore.
And Palpatine just looks old because he got lightninged to the face.
What's wrong with your
If only Beast
friends?
Windu had finished the job.
Also, someone should really tell Luke you can block Force lightning with a lightsaber.
Just to block it. It's
Well,
fine.
but he chunked it.
No, I won't fight you.
Okay.
And he's just like, then you will die.
Die!
Ow!
Dummy.
I'm a dumbass!
You dummy!
Dude.
You're just like your father!
Well, did we-
An idiot!
Yes! Well,
That was definitely a you underestimate
I'm
my
just-
power!
I'm just imagining as Vader's getting back up as he gets Force energy from Palpatine, and he gets up, and he's literally walking back over to Palpatine's side going, yep, he's my son after all.
Oh, yep. Look
There
at
it
that.
is.
There it is. Found it.
There's that
No
Skywalker
denying it
bloodline.
now.
You know what? I think I hate my boss more than... Fine, screw it. My boy!
My boy!
My boy. This is the peace that all true warriors strive for.
Dinner.
Dinner. Why is the trash can just right in the middle of the road?
There's no time. Your lightsaber's enough.
Yes. You've killed me.
Good.
I want to cosplay that Zelda and have somebody walk around. You killed me. Good.
Looks like your disc is dirty. Come back after cleaning your disc.
Is that what they call it nowadays?
Oh, Zelda.
I mean, I would enjoy being basically Dionysus, king of Hyrule, with the giant mug of wine that he sloshes around. Dinner, my boy!
Dinner, my boy!
Walk over to various Links. Link, we must talk about dinner!
I can't wait to palm some dongos. Gee, I wonder what Ganon's up to.
Oh boy, I'm looking forward to the next Breath of the Wild game just to watch everybody continue making fan art of rehydrated Ganon.
Rehydrated.
He's thirsty though.
So have you seen the...
I know he's pretty dehydrated.
Right, so you've seen the mummified version of him that's in the trailer. So people took that and basically figured out the musculature of what he would look like if he was full and created, like...
And it looks really stupid.
He's buff, but is like, he skipped leg day a few times, and so he's rehydrated Ganon, and he has big flowing hair, red hair, and is like shirtless, and like, sup? And like, people made a comic of him, like, he just comes back and he's like, so I'm just not gonna be a jerk this time. And both Zelda and Link are like, okay.
That's a dangerous, that's not smart.
Well, and then, like, it's hilarious things, like, Link, like, they're wandering around the place where they found Ganon, and then, like, Link, are you okay? And Ganon's like, oh, he'll be fine, he's just wandered into the pottery room. And Link just, yeah. Yeah.
I want to get really good at front rolling and just go around a convention going, what?
like Ocarina of Time, where it was actually faster to roll.
Yeah.
Much more annoying.
There was... I saw someone who was doing Dark Souls cosplay.
Yeah,
And would just like
rolling
sneak up
everyone.
on, not like literally sneak up on someone, but like come up like very carefully, and you know, with them seeing them, because you don't actually sneak up on people without their knowledge.
Yeah. It's cosplay.
And like tap and then dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll.
Yeah.
That was a silly video. Michael One says, Rehydrated Ganon, sponsored by Stay Hydrated Bot. Thanks, Stay Hydrated Bot. That's terrific. Oh, man. Now, I should note that after the events of Breath of the Wild, Zelda should probably still have the full Triforce.
Well, they specifically set it up so that her powers waned a whole ton during the 100 years she was holding off Ganon. She even says lines about how at the very end that she can barely use her power at the moment.
Yeah, so she weakened a bunch, but she still has the whole Triforce.
Well, she has the Triforce of Wisdom. She doesn't have the whole
I
Triforce.
thought she had the whole thing.
Because Ganon himself still has his piece. Because we found out that the Blight Ganon wasn't Ganon. That's the whole thing of finding the mummy in the basement, is he has the...
Because when she, like, utterly vaporizes Blight Void, it shows the whole blasted thing.
It still highlights the one piece. It's always the full symbol.
The one
One
piece.
piece is brighter than the,
The
other
One
two.
Piece.
If you rewatch it.
It don't think she had all three.
Nope.
Did they retcon it, or was it like subtler than usual?
It's just subtler than usual.
Okay,
Also,
'cause-
because if she had all three, she'd just insta-win. I wish on the
Yeah.
goddess that Ganon isn't a problem. Done! Alright.
Because we don't see Link running around with courage. Guess he's gonna have to earn that sucker.
Yeah, he doesn't have his Triforce piece. I'll bet that's probably a plot point of the next one. It's gotta be.
He seems to have time powers though. It's the only thing that explains the flurry rush and such.
Yeah.
In fact, what he does, seen in real time, would be absolutely terrifying.
Where he just does a backflip and lands faster than the time it takes you
Like the other,
to finish the swing, and he's already stabbed you like 8 times. What just happened?
the other champions are formidable. Like I don't want to fight them, but the Hylian, nope.
My mother had the Ballad of the Hero DLC, and I just beat that. That garbage is hard.
Social interaction of late.
Alf Solomon.
But you get a motorcycle.
You do get a motorcycle, and do you know what I did with it immediately?
Ramp something?
Drove up Hyrule Castle into the throne room with Ganon. I motorcycled past. Yeah, I just motorcycled up all the way, like through the gatehouses. Like, what? Who's target me? Yeah, that's right. Bye, vroom vroom.
Boss fights on motorcycles.
Boss fights on motorcycles!
Boss fights on motorcycles. Boss fights on motorcycles.
Yeah.
Boss fights on motorcycles.
No.
So the phases of that thing, you have to be on the plateau again. You have to find 4 new shrines that you can only activate by clearing out monster camps, while you're carrying the weapon that says you kill everything in 1 hit, but everything kills you in 1 hit. And it can only strike twice before it has to recharge.
Okay, it's
4 combat encounters, with multiple enemies triggering at once. Some of them with bows.
rude.
Like fire bows and lightning bows that have AoEs.
Super rude.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if there were enemies with like beams, and you're still out of a pot lid.
Binge.
Bunch. Hot dogs. And bunch.
Fun fact: those guardian beams won't break a shield.
Oh, I miss Parker.
They'll beat it up, but they're unable to finish one off. So you can deflect
I wonder what he's
beams all
doing
day
now.
with the
He's
plot lid.
probably 6
Just
now?
like in the diary entry.
What were you asking?
The student who did that.
Oh.
Who was
Binge.
always, when I was always just like, what should I have for dinner? Hot dogs and
And
bunch.
beans.
And I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's like 6 or 7 years old now.
But then when you're done with that, it creates 4 zones that you can go to that have 3 more temples that you have to find through various trials. And when you do that, you can go back to the stupid divine beasts and refight the bosses. But this time, you're only given the equipment that the other champions had when they died.
I'm sure that equipment's pretty good.
Rivaldi had a knife that breaks after like 10 swings and a bow with 100 shots
Eat some
against the air elemental one.
Yeah, everybody would go with the bow.
taste of the sea.
Yeah,
100 shots is a pretty big quiver, though, so. it's not
sure,
bad.
but
But still.
the most of your damage dealing is melee against these things.
Yeah, a knife. That's probably why he
Oh,
lost.
the water one, you get 3 spears and a bow with 10 shots. So you're not pulling the triple strike stun, stab him a bunch.
Oh,
Stabber.
Yeah.
Beatrice
Feels so
Dubé.
bad. She was woefully unprepared for that.
All the things that you get for the
Why
light.
is the sword champion so poorly armed?
Yeah. Well, but the main weapon of her people is a spear.
But she only had 3 of them.
But no, the worst one for me is the lightning monster the Gerudo fight, all her weapons and armor were metal. Yeah.
That's how it managed to be here.
Yes.
I'm not sure
It
could have
stun locks
otherwise.
you. It stun locks you and vaporizes you. It sucks.
Because I'm not really sure
Oh, yeah.
could have beaten her otherwise.
You also only have 3 food items, and they're not meals. They're just like a fish, an apple, and something else in each of these fights.
Well, I suppose the champions kind of were taken by surprise.
I want to say
No one saw that shit coming.
there's an episode of Binging with Babish where he makes the diabolical food or whatever.
Oh, the questionable food that you make when
Yeah.
you mix the wrong ingredients.
Oh, no. Not the
That always has like a tentacle that's like stinky.
Yeah.
Stinky tentacle.
Yeah.
I don't know why we said that at the same time.
Because.
Oh yeah. And when you're done with all of those, then you trigger a new divine beast that you have to solve the puzzle of, which wasn't too hard. But in between parts of it, every time you activate a thing, random guardian monsters pop up in the hub area. Eventually you get the stupid flying ones that target you and take a bajillion arrows.
Butland.
Yeah. Well,
Go
no.
ahead, go ahead,
Oh
go
no.
ahead,
If
go
you
ahead,
if you
come on,
reflected,
there. Yep. Boom.
that specific thing, if you reflect it, it has tons of invincibility frames where the reflection will do damage. I've hit it directly with the reflection.
What if you deflected? Shoot one with another's beam.
Same thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's so fun to target something's friend and let it shoot at you and then hit its friend with its shot.
Also takes increasingly more skill to pull off, because you won't be facing the target that's shooting at you. But, yeah. And at the end of that, you know all those monks that have been blessing you and giving you trials? You get to fight one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And guess what? He doesn't hold back. And you remember that joke fight against the ninja guy? Imagine if that dude was good. And could, you know, create shadow clones of himself and also could make himself gigantic and fire those metal balls at you, but then electrocute them like the electric blight Ganon so that you can't just throw them back.
Whee!
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, he teleports.
Well, yeah, he's a ninja.
Right.
I mean, come
Ninja
on.
monk.
Do you really expect a Shaken monk not to be able to not to teleport?
Yeah. Nah, this fool multi-class so much that he's a
Shake a monk.
Shake a monk.
ninja sub monk sub warlock sub like illusionist.
Multi-classes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, these guys were scary.
Yeah, and he ain't slow. And his shadow clones, oh yeah, they hurt you. And he creates like 8 of them at the same time.
Freaking kidding, you know, broken arms.
Yeah. It wasn't. I would argue that that fight was harder than Ganon in the end.
Yay.
Woo! 2 stars!
Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 2-star rating by the 2 Point Health Ministry. As I hear word of your Franken Hospital expanding, I ask that you do try to keep it under control. In addition, you may want to periodically check the firmness of the ground, as there have been, shall we say, resistance-based issues in the past. Fare thee well. Continue to play with fire for more rewards, or flee that unstable place and expand your organization. Yours fragrantly, Tarquin Foxbridge.
Hey, Moose.
Amy Goop.
But yeah, but you do get a motorcycle out of it that has a unicorn head.
You get a motorcycle.
Unicorn motorcycle.
Kendall Villain. Trustworthy.
Charming and terribly dull.
Amy Goop.
Makes people happier but bored.
How did you trust someone named G-O-G-E Van Dyer?
G-O-G-E. Van Dyer.
That's like the most obvious evil name in history.
It's like people not getting the Alucard is
Savory,
obviously
better than
Dracula.
sweet.
Sure, Kindle villain. You're hired.
You're gonna regret that!
Thanks, Toad. Thanks, Toad!
Not actually Toad voice. That's the Bellkeeper from Dark Souls.
Ah!
Dark Souls 2. He's a little crazy.
Steve says, is that a threat? That letter felt threatening.
Yeah.
From Varksbridge? A little bit.
Letters with threatening auras.
Jers.
Oh, I can't squeeze it there in the corner. Dang.
You open the mailbox and just
Ew.
like that sound effect from JoJo. The threat.
Oh, the menacing.
Menacing.
Why is the mail menacing today? I don't think I feel like opening this one. There's an aura of menace about this piece of post. That's weird.
I can't put that in the room. Or in this
Invalid.
room.
And just one of them looking out that window.
Claude!
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 Lumpy clumpy clods!
Blip,
Blech.
blip,
When she turned into a frog.
blip. I can speak their language.
She already a frog. See, it says no squeezing in the corner. That's illegal. Only villains do that.
Just
Well, that's why we hired Kendall.
What are you doing? Squeezing in the corner.
I beg your pardon.
That's illegal.
That's illegal, sir.
Like that person that ate the center out of a pumpkin pie and should be arrested.
Flank the toilet.
Look at all that.
Hack the planet!
Hack the planet!
Flank the toilet!
Look at all that green dragon energy.
That green dragon energy.
Gonna get all the Yakuman.
Alternatively, what have you done? No one's high enough level to deal with a green dragon.
It's not like it's a red or anything. Boy, that rug's really bringing the room together.
Mm-hmm.
Except it doesn't have much of an area of effect. It's just very green on its own.
Yep.
Rug zone is green.
Rug zone is for loading and unloading only.
Of rugs.
Welcome to the rug zone.
Okay, now to decorate the walls and the places that don't have room for that. Put some paintings around. Pointy painting. Cheese water canvas.
Cheese.
Cheese water, though.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound appetizing.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's give the doctor's offices some plamps.
Plamps?
Plamps.
Specifically plamps?
Plamps.
Give him the plamps.
Give them the plamps!
Some yucca trees.
Yucca trees.
Yucca yucca.
Yuck,
Yuck,
yuck, yuck,
yuck,
yuck,
yuck,
yuck, yuck.
Thank you for having the same thought I did.
Of course.
All these trees have been put next to the radiators. Thankfully, they will all burn down.
I'm sure it's perfectly safe.
That is like one of the few things I miss about my dorm room.
Fire hazards?
was being able to throw your blanket or your towel on top of the radiator for a little bit. And
Free moisture.
Just having like really nice like blankets and towels later. I remember seeing a like old school radiator that had like a bread warmer in it.
What?
It literally had like a little basin in it that was bread sized. You could put a loaf of bread in to warm your bread.
Huh.
It's very efficient.
Look at these fish.
I mean, I'm really glad that we have central heating and air now. We don't have to rely on like radiators, but
Ish. Ha. And you don't
Yeah,
stop.
I don't miss living on the farm and having to huddle up next to a radiator just so that, you know, I'd stop shivering.
yeah, I don't miss that either. We used to have in the house in Oklahoma City like just those big gas things that are like on the wall,
Yeah.
and they only warmed about 3 feet out from them.
Uh-huh.
So if you had like a large room or whatever, and they weren't in any of the bedrooms. They were only like in the hallway. So like upstairs there was
they
only
glow
like
so pretty.
oh, ours didn't even glow. It was just
Oh, you didn't have the heat coils where you could see them?
no. It was just this big like basically a locker on the wall.
Hey John, are you about as worried as I am that there are exploding barrels on the outside wall of the research lab?
Well, I wasn't, but now that you mention
But
it...
now that you mention it, they're big and red, and you know a nice target for like bazookas and RPGs.
Yeah, they look like if
Or
you
a
shoot them,
plasma
they'll explode.
cannon.
Plasma cannon.
Like one says, insert uncooked starch product into the liability slot. Figure 1.
Yeah.
The liability
Like, hold on,
slot.
I think
That feels like the weird alien comics made that one. The literal aliens.
bread warmer. No.
Somehow I feel perfectly safe inserting starch blocks into the liability cabinet.
This charger doesn't like me.
It doesn't like anything. It falls out of everything.
I have a 4-slice liability cabinet.
Bread warmer radiator.
So mine's designed to eat bread.
Yeah. So they've got these like little cabinets.
That's weird.
It's little cabinets, and it's got it's a bread warmer.
It's in the radiator.
It's in the radiator. I would link it in the chat, but I don't want to break the chat.
Oh, can you imagine how good that'd smell if it was like raisin bread?
Oh man.
Just put some cinnamon raisin bread in the warmer, just like the house starts to smell good.
There's no way I'm using that unless I know what it
There's
does.
no way I'm using that unless I know what it does.
It makes the
I
house
have
smell
to
delicious.
jump that crevice.
There, take a Ross. Fill it.
Whoop-a-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Boo-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do. Bow. What am I doing? Attractiveness is up to 65%.
Only 65. You've added so much stuff though.
Mm-hmm.
Need 4 more. %.
For whatever reason, stuff on the walls just don't add a lot of attractiveness to the room
Yeah, I think it's by
as a
area.
whole. Yeah.
It's like some integration of level of green times area. Which is why you get so much for just putting a plant in the center of a room, because you make this circle of green.
Circle of green.
Circle of Protection green. Square of Vulnerability.
Okay, the ward is still not terribly attractive.
Quick, fill it with icosahedrons.
And display skeletons.
Ah yes, the skeleton displayed.
Hot.
Displaced skeleton.
Just walking alongside him.
It's like a shadow, but it's a skeleton.
But it's still producing blood, so it kind of like makes a mess as it walks.
Of course.
Yeah.
Squelches.
See, I'm just thinking of the Infinity Donut.
Infinity
An
Donut.
How did you get this? You've always had it. I never had it. It never was. This skeleton separates and then...
What was will be.
What will be was.
Yee-haw!
Ha
Yee!
ye.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
The worm loves you. There are mathematical proofs that it loves you. The worm and Woody is the best storyline.
Bed.
What was will be,
Bed.
what will be was. Let's all party with the worm.
Worm party.
Woo!
Woo!
I think it looks like the hallway's filled with a dangerous green fog of chlorine gas or something. Oh, it's all those green dragons! That's the problem.
Mm-hmm. That's not a problem.
They've been breathing chlorine and probably poisoning people and corroding them a bit. From the hydrochloric acid that the chlorine makes when it touches the water in here. This hospital's about to get horrifying.
And then you put a cactus right in the middle of it all.
I mean, it could.
Yeah, nothing makes chlorine gas safer than open wounds caused by cactus thorns. It's in my cactus wounds!
It's in my Dodorio wounds.
It's in my tutorial.
Michael 1 says, "Welcome to the skeleton board
Oh,
for
that takes
display
up way too much
skeletons."
splice. I can talk.
So it's like the Final Fantasy 1 Hall of Giants?
Ha.
Step, encounter. Step,
I'm just
encounter.
imagining from Yonkers, like waking up with your bed, and there's just this cactus with his little arms staring at you.
Judging.
Like, hey, what's up? Hey, went
Hey.
up to 66.
Hey, yo, girl.
Hey, old girl.
Now you need rose bushes in the bathrooms.
There's no room.
Oh.
It doesn't even fit. Give it back.
Doesn't even fit. Give it back.
Oh no. The skeleton ward. Where we send, you know, the veterans from the skeleton
Skeleton War.
wars.
What, so that's like wash-up characters from the cartoon Skeleton Wars?
No, I'm just thinking of Tumblr with their annual skeleton wards and joining the skeleton army. Yeah, but no one ever talks about what we do with the veterans. Are you sure about that?
I have an itch on the side of my...
And as we know, biting your arm is definitely better than just scratching.
Well, my hand was occupied.
But your mouth was not.
Los manos
Yeah.
están ocupados. Los manos ocupados.
Los manos ocupados. It's pocket. Canvas.
Wow.
Hmm?
Found the absolute worst car sticker today.
No. That is the absolute worst. Why would you do that?
What the butt?
Yeah.
Does Disney have their own private police force or something? I'm worried.
Stop right there!
Stop in the name of the law. Pay your fine or go to jail.
Wait, a bed that can withstand a crash landing? What?
What?
Now, wait a second. What is the...
Like one says, the absolute worst car sticker? There's a lot of competition in that space.
Stores one sick person. Is there any No. Is there an advantage to the pod? Does it work better?
It appears to cure and diagnose patients.
That's the same thing that the bed does.
That's
the-
two diagnostics?
I mean, the ward is for diagnosing and curing. Both.
Wow. And now for the worst take on Hazbin Hotel, brought to you by Weaver Z on Tumblr. Hazbin Hotel is Family Guy for Tumblr users who used to ship Dipper Pines with a humanized white twink version of Bill Cipher.
What?
I wish I could perfectly imitate Jack from Jack's Films voice when I read that, because...
That's a pretty weak assessment, I must say.
Right. Oh, yeah, no, it's... I do enjoy the fact that the sentence below it is, sentences to explain to a 14th century monk.
Here, have a head that's always screaming.
Thanks. I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it. You're at 67%.
Yeah.
That's
What
a
about
lot of
green
green
frames?
for it only being 67.
Learn about green frames. What is the use case for that bed? And I'm trying to search just pod. This is gonna be weird.
Yeah.
The room is really symmetrical, but the pod isn't. Pod. Too many patients. Pod. Reception pod. More reception pods. Let me search pods. I guess I should search like ward pod maybe?
Yeah. Or pod bed. A plant in the DNA room. Nothing could go wrong with that.
Safe. Boy, I got nothing.
That's how you get don't go in the basement.
But which plant is father?
But which plant is they're all father.
Father, no.
It's Odin?
Father, we asked you not to put it in the plant.
Father, I crave violence.
Oh, I crave violence.
Oh, it's because
You
you
have
have
a
that
whole building
giant building
With
full of
nothing in it
nothing.
but garbage.
Mm-hmm.
You should dispense with that garbage and replace it with temporary plants.
Agreed.
Well, I've dispensed with the garbage. It's just the
Why do I see Connor?
janitors need to...
Oh, we're waiting for janitors.
Yeah. I've sold the junk.
I gotta say, it's great to see one of the most divisive fandoms on the internet
It is
come
11:03, by the way.
come together to support a single dad and one 50-year-old green baby.
What?
Mandalorian.
Oh! I was trying to get it once. He said 50-year-old green baby, but it's taking me a shard.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Did it with the power of fountains.
Fountain time.
Fountains of Cho.
Well done.
You did it.
I did it.
I love Baby Yoda Coo's Mandalorian size. That's it. That's the whole show.
I'm okay with that.
Right?
I will watch that.
I feel
It
there's
could
more
just
to
be
the
a
show,
looped
like,
gif of that, and I would watch it.
Wasn't there something about recovering some kind of ritual metal?
This is the way.
Someone in chat is talking.
It's Steve. Well did. Well dude. Michael 1 says, and this enormous
Yay!
Pat Leotard.
This enormous empty hospital building is for boss battles.
Once you've been cured of all diseases, you must face the final enemy, Doctor.
A big empty room with nothing in it? Yeah, that
And a
sounds
save
like...
spot right.
Right, and 4 symmetrical fountains. Yeah, this is gonna be a boss room.
Like, I fight something
But
here,
a
don't
bunch
I?
of chest high walls and nothing else.
Oh, this is a combat zone. Man, middle schoolers are terrifying because they haven't even discovered empathy yet. Just a bunch of psychopaths struggling to learn long division.
Yeah! Middle school's rough, man.
I don't know.
Woo!
The times I've been teaching in middle school has actually been a lot of fun.
You can have them then.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but middle school was a living hell for me.
Oh yeah, no, it was terrible for
It's
me when I was there.
terrible.
But as a teacher, honestly, those kids are hilarious.
It's like, oh, look at you. You're struggling. You're struggling through life, man.
In high school, everything turned around somehow. Even though for a lot of kids, high school's still heck. Steve says, chest high walls. Is this Gears of 2 points? Guilty Gears of War, 2 points.
Yeah, that sounds like a terrible amalgamation of mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
No kidding.
A fighting game, a third-person shooter, and a tycoon game. No.
This land
Just
that insta-kill
no.
on stuff.
2,000-year-old green serpentine mask was unearthed at the base of Mexico's Pyramid of the Sun.
Nope!
Aye.
I say we bury that at sea.
Along with the sarcophagus we found.
No, look at it.
See, it's a combination of either that or like the mask.
Yeah, that could be like Loki's mask from The Mask. If it's the mask of Loki, that's not so bad, as long as like no one evil gets all of it.
Although apparently everyone had the same idea I did, because this is the next post.
Yeah, oh my god.
Awaken my masters.
I can't believe you done this.
I deflated.
Mark doesn't get that reference, I don't think.
What,
No, I do.
I can't
That-
believe you done
I can't
this?
believe you've done
I can't
this.
believe you've done
No,
this.
the deflated reference.
Oh, the deflated?
Yeah, she's referencing the awakened thing and the mask. It's from Battle Tendency.
I was
Oh,
actually
wow.
just deflated.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think so.
Oh, okay, I thought you were like referencing one of the first scenes in the...
In the mask?
No, in Battle Tendency, where one of them, named for who,
Arriving for the ward.
links all those soldiers together and then pokes one's forehead and everyone deflates.
Good patience,
I don't even know what you're
please.
referring
Time is
to.
provided.
It's a really disturbing scene right after the Pillarmen get loose.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh. See, my brain was still on the mask and not on JoJo.
It's true.
So I was confused. I was like, I don't remember that scene from the mask.
Yeah,
Although I do remember him getting poked and him like flying around like a deflated balloon.
Yeah, there's definitely. A lot of silly stuff.
I remember loving that movie as a kid, and
Same.
my like I think a cousin, or it wasn't my parents. I thought it was my mom, but it was somebody else. Bought me the comics, thinking, "Oh hey, it's Mask. This is a kids movie."
Oh.
The comics are not.
Uh-oh. Did you see the cartoon? It was a pretty funny cartoon.
I love the movie. I love the comics, but like, it was not the same thing.
I call in the cartoon, the dog got a hold of the mask a little more frequently.
Yeah, they made the dog a more active character.
Which was, I will admit, fun. The writers had fun with that show.
Yeah.
Crab Tank.
Attack the weak point for massive damage.
Today I'll be
Crab
talking about
Tank.
some of 2 Point's best known classified information. You can expect to hear about my favorite schemes, cover-ups, and
Crab
scandals from
tanks.
the county's rich history of
Get
deception.
out.
Who gave one a minigun?
Strap yourself in.
I'm getting worried. Who's arming these crabs?
It's called a Punisher Gatling cannon.
I'm worried. Stop arming crabs.
Crab tanks.
Jeez. Look over here. Skull, skull, skull. Instead of exploding, it lights you up with a minigun. Sheesh. I've seen some little JoJo. I really shouldn't know that much about Sheer Heart Attack. I was like seeing bits. Like one says, were you expecting unarmed giant enemy crabs? I expected a regular sized crab with a steak knife.
Like more Rick Fluff.
But when the crabs
Yes.
started popping cannons and miniguns out of their mouths, that's when Daniel just write the nopes out.
Right, the nopes.
Write the nopes out. I know what I said. It may be questionable grammar, but you understood it.
Fetch me your heaviest armor and a set of, like, claw crushers. Got a crab problem.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital
Paul mouth.
will not be tolerated.
Wants more money? Nah.
It's like foul mouth with Paul. He's got a Paul mouth on that one.
That feels so wrong.
What?
The animation with the two really poorly drawn characters. One's tall, one's small, and they're both like super angry and do bullshit.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets.
Trying to remember.
Oh,
And it's all shorts.
Pup Team Epic.
Yeah. Them drawn in normal anime style.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Kawaii.
Is Popko flipping off the audience?
Yes.
Yes, she is.
Of course she is.
Of course she is.
Because she's me.
See, I didn't realize what you're talking about because I didn't consider them to be super angry.
I need a really tall.
Oh, they get pretty angry.
That's like
I mean, they do.
they
But
drop nukes.
usually they're just very silly.
I need a tall, pretty girl to cosplay that with me.
To constantly hold you
And
back.
that's the only reason.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can run around going and attack people.
Constantly walking towards people that try and take pictures or film you, just constantly getting your face to the camera, like eyeball distance away. Just every time you notice someone. I love that the mascot version of them does that. You start filming her and she just turns and starts walking towards you. It's like, Pop Chendo.
Popko and PPB, I believe it is.
Mm-hmm.
Patients, please use the toilets.
Oh my goodness, the GP's
So-called
fog is so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Jumbo Mega Gun is accompanied
I guess your rep is too high, so people are flooding in without cease.
but not so fast.
Yeah.
What if he's just another Junko product? A walking, talking brand. A smiling face for us to watch eat sandwiches as if everything's fine.
It's a terrible combination.
Watch 8 sandwiches? It's a weird thing to do.
Also, you know what makes me laugh really hard? Reading an article about a guy who thought he could lasso a deer to keep it as a pet. And how bad he got injured. It's a wild animal, bro.
I remember one time we were doing archery over at Aubrey's, and I went to the car, and I was like digging around for something, and when I came out and closed the door and turned, there was a deer. And I just stood there because I was terrified, because it was like literally within maybe 10 inches of my face, and I was just like,
Hello.
I'm gonna die. And I just didn't move and just sat there, and it eventually like darted off, and I was just like, okay.
Which fairy spirit did I make angry?
It was just really curious what I was doing in the car, and then I came out.
Yes, I absolutely am.
Attention, urinating anywhere in the hospital.
Relocate donkey.
The last 3 times I've come here, Daniels needed to leave, so I finally didn't park behind him.
Oh good, only 14 more upgrades to go.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I need 5 cures from the injection room.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they've been in there for nearly a year. And they're panicking from a ghost. Oh, this haunted hole. 3 ghosts in this hallway.
The haunted hole.
Adam.
Spooky sex tape. It's the Halloween special. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It is 11:16.
Are you saying I should stop?
No. I just didn't know what.
I'm playing. It's okay.
I was trying to be helpful.
I know.
Warning, seismic activity detected.
Earthquake.
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 The duck from below.
But everything changed when the fire quack attacked.
I like how I quack and there's a little light that goes up. I like being annoying to the microphone.
Here comes Vince. Hello, Vince.
Hello, Vince.
Vance.
Meow.
Somebody order a very large cat. Because here's one.
Maintenance required in psychiatry.
Ye mighty. And this pair.
This next song is for all the hospital patients shaken up by that earthquake. Hope all your internal organs are still in the right place.
Nice.
Oh, the DJs. Hey, Fuzzman. Hey. How do you feel?
Given up waiting for new diagnosis rooms? What?
Line too long.
Probably ghosts involved.
Room's haunted. Room's haunted.
And here comes someone who I believe is about to do something with it. Nope, he's panicking too. That's not a Ghostbuster. I thought it was.
Doctor to research, please.
The doctor looks up and says, "Don't tell me how to live my life."
Nurse needed in ward.
Maybe. Yes, it's me. Stop being so dying. So many low HP
You
people.
probably don't remember how
Low
long
HPP.
Timothy Windsock has been our mayor. Nobody does. One year, she stayed in power by just not holding the election. It worked because no one was paying attention.
Yeah,
That's how they get
that always made me
elected.
laugh in Mario
Now,
RPG
as
when
I
your
speak,
magic points were
another
called
video
power
was
points
noticed,
and it was
and another,
abbreviated
and
PP.
another.
It was FP in Mario RPG.
No, that was the flower points that you
Yeah.
used to increase it, wasn't it?
No, the FP is what you use to spend on abilities.
Then which game was it that it was power points?
Earthbound had PP.
Nurse wanted in
Maybe that was it.
And
analysis.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
And Pokemon. Yes, you're right.
Squirtle's run out of PP for water gun.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Blastoise only has 5 PP for Hydro Pump.
Beer, beer.
Though to be fair, at the time, I was literally 12, so the joke was much funnier then.
531 days they've been in the hospital for nearly 2 years. Wow.
You are a good janitor. You're hired. Water this rosebush.
I've hired you specifically to take care of this plant.
I mean, there's other reasons too, but
But take care of this plant.
yes.
Your job depends.
Positive, inspiring, will work for peanuts, can capture ghosts. Yes.
Capture
Begin
these
with the
ghosts.
Just slurp up them ghosts. Do it.
It is now 11:23.
Hygienic and
Minister
positive.
is arriving.
Oh, great! Foxbridge is gonna see the ghosts and the destruction and the chaos and the dying people in the hall and oh look, a bunch of your best people need a nap.
Please, may I have a nap?
Sugar Frosted says, hi, Fries.
Hello.
Fracture ward, calling nurse.
Pete Maverick.
As opposed to Maverick Pete.
You. There. DNA emergency and injection emergency.
Oh, good. You need an injection emergency. You know what?
Yep.
Patients for injection room arriving.
Sugar Frosted is not aware of no ghosts. Seriously. Sugar Frosted says, I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I ain't aware of no ghosts.
And did you know that in the Marvel
Da-da-da-da.
Marvel universe, Lovecraft was actually writing on real entities?
Yes.
Heh.
That's funny. Actual Cthulhu.
Training course completed.
I wish the camera was closer to us for effect so I could stare directly into it and go, what makes you think he wasn't writing for real entities in our world?
Dun dun dun. Mostly how silly the color out of space was.
Listen, conceptually it's terrifying. But you're right. Practically it's very silly. I mean, so is it, if we're gonna criticize horror.
What is it?
It's just a
It's it. What is
terrifying
it?
psychic spider creature.
It's not even that. It's 3 night lights in a sock. Come on.
Was that 3 nightlights to a sock?
It.
That likes to take the form of a spider or a clown and terrify children. And evil.
3 nightlights to a sock. I was like, where did the 3 nightlights go?
You know exactly where.
I get the nightlights, but I'm confused about the sock.
Homie, don't play that.
Tube sock that is it.
That is it.
Yeah. Also, Melissa,
Yes.
would you like to see the new, most advanced flying machine the Adeptus Mechanicus is getting? They got it from this guy called Leonardo da Vinci.
My god.
It's an orange sock. That's funny.
It even has chicken legs.
It does.
A Leonardo.
A Leonardo.
And
Why don't you-
hydraulics to move the wings so the wings flap.
Yo, Nicholas Copernicus.
Why? What?
This got announced
Why? That-
yesterday or today. Like,
That's so
Toilets as you would like.
strange.
Admech now has a flyer, and it's this thing.
What an odd choice. Okay.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure there's.
it also comes with lots of accessories.
Well, good for it. Good for her.
Of course it does.
Good for her.
Sugar Frosted says the cancer verse was interesting. Don't know what that
The
is.
cancer verse. What?
It sounds crab adjacent.
Aha.
Oh, I get it.
The sort of movie you'd watch in a pinch.
Wow.
Oh my lord.
You're really going for that moon door, are you?
Gunning for the moon door.
Gunning for the moon door.
What, that pun was so bad it got through your carapace?
Boy!
So remember that one time in the Star Wars Holiday Special where
No.
Boba Fett was
No.
helping Chewbacca?
There was no Star
And,
Wars Christmas special.
And Boba Fett was too bad at driving and shooting at the same time, so Chewbacca stole his pistol and blew up a stormtrooper hover tank with a pistol.
You must have shot the weak point.
There was no Christmas special. It was a Life Day special. Yeah, no, he didn't actually scroll. Also, Life Day! Life Day is a very dangerous day.
Nice one, Rocco.
I still don't have any.
Rocco's modern.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Spunky!
I'm nauseous.
I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous.
Oh, fish sticks.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Oh, fish sticks. I'm a Jewish turtle.
I'm a Jewish turtle.
I thought he was a snail.
No, I'm talking about Filbert.
Yeah, I thought he was a snail.
Is he a snail? He
I
may
think
be.
he's a turtle.
He may be a snail.
Now, he could be a snail, but I think he's a turtle.
Maybe.
Nobody knows.
Sir Fussin says, basically an alternate universe of Marvel where the elder gods convince someone to kill Death. Turns out killing Death is a bad idea.
Man, there's a lot of
He's a turtle.
seismic activity.
Death is a turtle. You heard it here, folks.
People always thought it was Death is Eternal, but no, it's Death is a Turtle.
No, he means Filbert from Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh.
Is a turtle. Which, yeah, now I think about it, he was totally a turtle. He's talked about his shell. Wait, a snail can say that too.
Snail can say that too.
Hmm.
I want to say there was like a little swirl on the back of his shell that indicated he was a snail.
I think there were like spots on his
Georgina
shell
Payback.
that indicated he was a turtle.
Rocco's Modern Life. Images. Oh no, he's totally a turtle.
That's what I thought.
He a turtle.
Ah, okay.
You're showing me this very
Maybe this is a case of the Mandela effect. Some of us remember him being a snail.
Snailed it.
No.
I just remember that one episode where Rocco needed a job, so he became a sex hotline.
Yep.
Ooh baby, ooh baby, ooh baby.
Lightning though.
Not lightning though.
You should see what that's done to the lobby of chaos.
Oh man.
It's probably full of zappy people.
From the makers of Never Blink
Yep, I think I saw something.
comes Pulpitation. The energy drink made with the discarded pulps of oranges
This is Big
and
Head.
just a drop of rocket fuel.
Hangs up phone.
Pulpitation. Because sleep is for the weak.
And I remember not getting it and like asking my mom to explain it.
Yeah, my parents won't let me watch Rocco because my dad caught on to
The obvious adult
choky chicken
jokes.
is a terrible joke.
Now, you see, my mom loves Rocco.
I love, yeah.
I got her a Rocco t-shirt a while back.
I love Rocco.
Was
My
it
mom,
patterned after his shirt?
No, it was just a t-shirt.
my mom let me pretty much watch everything but South Park. South Park was where she drew the line.
She let you watch Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Well,
That
my
was definitely not
okay,
what
that
I
was
was
more
watching.
my dad let me watch Beavis and Butthead because I think he thought it was endearing that I watched an episode. And I said, "Daddy, look, it's you and Uncle Robert." And so then they just let me watch it all the time because they thought it was funny. And I remember there being one Halloween that they both got a Beavis and Butthead like rubber mask. and just walked around with like their shirts above their head. Fire! Because I think it was mostly because like
Shut up, not much.
the music video sections. It like introduced me to cool stuff.
Patients for DNA.
But between that and oh god, why am I blanking on the name of the show? Ren and Stimpy.
Also not allowed to watch that.
Yeah.
The grotesqueries were too much.
Powdered Toast Man.
That which rolls downstairs both alone and in pairs.
I also really, really liked Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Yes.
As you might have guessed, I totally saw things I wasn't allowed to see because Lure of the Forbidden, parents not always around. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the first anime I ever saw was Vampire Hunter D. And I believe it was the second movie.
Really?
Not the first one.
Because the first one was the one that they showed on the Sci-Fi channel.
Maybe it was the first one. I get confused which one came out first. Because I remember sneaking into the living room and like having the TV's volume up to like 1, so I had to like have my ear next to it. And I was just watching it, and I thought it was the coolest thing. So I was like, oh, there's cartoons on it. You know, midnight 30, because I had insomnia even as a child.
Sugar Frosted says regarding Rocco that season 3 ended up being less lewd because of censors.
Yeah.
Curse it, censors!
Yeah.
And also, Sugar Frosted's first anime was Bumpity Boo.
The hell is that?
What is Bumpity Boo?
I don't know. I think my first was either an episode of Sailor Moon or Ronin Warriors.
Yeah,
Ronin Warriors?
mine
I
was
forgot
Sailor
all
Moon.
about Ronin Warriors. Oh man!
I love that badass scene where when the first hero shows up, blocks an attack, and his armor heals.
Yeah.
One thing. The government are using camouflage
That scene was
fogs
cool.
to prototype photo-retardant buildings. Think about some
Bumpity
of the
boo.
sickening implications while you listen to this.
There's a YouTuber. Oh! I recognize it.
I don't.
It's an
Yeah.
anime where a car hatched from an egg and a kid tried to reunite it with its mom.
Yeah, I remember
What
this.
in the realm? It was a Saban translation. That
Yeah.
explains much.
I recognize the picture.
It was probably called something much less stupid in Japanese. Bumpity boo.
Yeah.
He thirst.
You do.
The bun bun.
Yeah.
The bun bun. Bun bun is thirsty. I read that as ass clown, not class clown.
I mean, it can be both.
Ah. Learn about Reed's
Sass
version
clown.
the same as mine. Either Sailor Moon or Ronin Warriors.
Yeah.
Are we saying first anime?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sugar Frosted is pretty sure it was called Bumpity Boo in Japanese. I don't think so.
I mean, look it up.
It may.
Unless
could
it was
be.
like Katakana.
It could be.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, the first anime that I was consciously aware it was an anime was definitely Sailor Moon.
Yeah, for sure.
But I may have consumed other anime technically without knowing it.
it's kind of a toss-up. I can't ever remember which one I saw first. If I saw Speed Racer first,
Yeah, like
or
I knew of Speed Racer at least.
Yeah.
But that was more by reputation. I don't think I ever actually.
yeah.
I definitely never saw a full episode of it.
Yeah, I remember.
No, guys, my first anime was definitely Power Rangers.
Not actually an anime, but yeah, I totally watched.
Yeah.
I was totally watching Sentai before anime.
Dude,
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Saban.
Miss
Hiyo Saban, you psychopath.
Ivan
I saw that movie.
Man, I'm pretty
I'm
sure
pretty
I
sure
still have
it's
it.
still at my mother's.
I'm pretty sure I have a VHS of it somewhere.
I had my dad take me out to see it in a theater.
Yeah. Oh man. I remember wanting to get into gymnastics because I had a Pink Ranger costume, and I was like, "Mom, I'm Kimberly. Put me in gymnastics." But gymnastics were expensive.
Yeah.
End of year approaching.
Sugar Frosted says, "Hey Bumbu." Not the same, but just as dumb. Power Rangers was a good adaptation, don't at me.
Yeah. Nah, it
I
was.
don't know,
though.
it was about 4 separate seasons of Super Sentai slammed violently into each other.
Yeah. I remember being so disoriented watching the original. Like, I saw a bunch of clips from the original. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, the guy with the ear.
I was so confused.
Hey, where's Zordon?
Okay, this
Zordon.
Yeah.
There is no Zordon, only this guy.
an award ceremony seems like a good place to call it for the night.
Dwight Fromage! He brings the cheese.
So, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, where we'll be continuing Sunless Sea.
Woo!
And then next Saturday...
How much more is in that game?
I have no idea. I don't think I'm that far into it, honestly.
Oh, man.
It's one of those kinds of
It's gonna
games.
be another one of those games. It's gonna go on forever.
Sugar Frosted put up his nightlight. He's ready for Christmas.
I mean, if I die in Sunless Sea, it'll take me a while to get back to where I am currently,
Not
so...
as long as it has before.
That's true, because I have the
Because you have some legacy stuff set up.
yeah,
Yeah, like you've actually gotten into the progression of the game.
that's true, that's true.
Anyway, I interrupted your outro.
Yes, and then next Saturday, we might have Early Throne. I'll need to check with Brennan and Mabry, but it will have been 2 weeks since their last show then, so that's about how that usually goes.
And then Prob's Bahama Lagoon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bahamagoon!
Bahamagoon!
And Early Throne will be continuing Secret of Mana.
Bibbidi Bobbidi Goon.
Wait, you're playing Secret of Mana without me?
Yeah, they're playing Secret of
Brendan had never played it.
Yeah, so it's Brendan, Mabry, and Mark. It's hilarious.
Is it the old one or is
Yeah,
it the
it's the
remake?
old one,
Okay.
not the remake.
Brendan.
If we ever do the remake, I call dibs.
John is disappointed.
You know what we should play? Second Densetsu 3.
Okay. I've beaten that one too.
Sugar
Do a
Frosted
3-player
says,
run of that, because there's a mod.
It's a Christmas tree. Remember, kids, uppers and downers is bad for you.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Is like...
Or don't.
Unless the doctor tells you to.
Oh, that reminds me. It's great, man.
And don't do them unless you're going to share. So
Wait.
Oh.
What lessons are we teaching now?
sharing.
Sharing is caring.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope to see y'all next time.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye now.
Good night.